live. Right, now if I am correct, that means we are all good and going, so everyone get your publishing fingers ready.
It's like a speed run.
Right, now if I am correct, that means... Okay, that is all good and ready to go, so we are now live, and time for me to do an intro somehow. So, hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Arcane Adventures, where a bunch of us nerdy actors, dancers, painters and musicians all gather together for 3 hours of hell each week.
Yay!
Yeah.
Now, just a quick thing before we do start tonight, we are missing Cass and Rain, who is our Vi and Nisa respectively, but I have spoken to outside session, we know what we're doing. So,
Really?
I would be lying if I said I knew fully what I was doing. But I have a pretty good idea. Alright, how do I navigate YouTube this one quick moment?
One.
Here we go. So, if everyone is ready, then we shall begin.
We're not.
Well, anyway. Where's the recap? There it is. Ha! So, last time, in this hellscape that is my world, the group managed to make their way inside the city of Vedici, not through Nisa's excellent planning of a massacre which rivals that of the Boston Massacre in 1770-ish. But heading on the inside, Hazel wanting to deck Nisa, they catch up with someone from way beyond their time, a tiefling of the Freedom Trail called Izari. Hold on, I got a phone call. What?
Oh well.
We're currently streaming. Okay.
Well then, hope you're enjoying the stream, everybody. If you do, slap that like button and comment your favorite moment of this stream.
Okay.
And don't forget to subscribe to
Okay.
the Arcane Adventures.
Is it the Arcane Adventures or the
Alright, see
Arcane
you later.
Adventurers?
Arcane Adventures.
Mate. I do apologise for that.
You should watch through the VOD when it gets out and see what I just did whilst we were on that call.
Bet. Okay. So, as I was saying, they encountered a leading member of the Freedom Trail, that being Izari. Izari Scare, I think that's the surname.
Azari Gaia.
No, Scare.
Oh.
It's Finnish for stealth, I believe. So, yeah, that word.
What, do you think I'm intelligent or something?
No, but anyway, as they had a conversation and Nisa was pretty much put on first written warning, the group split into two, with the large majority heading towards the Arena Caribou and Hazel heading towards the casinos to do an Ocean's 11 heist on their own. As one group inspected the arena, they saw no sign of Vi, nor did they find any evidence that they had been here. However, they did find out that the owner of the arena was one of Arlen's old friends. Hazel, on the other hand, managed to get a nice tour around the Rainbow Pride casino, and upon using some of their magic for a little bit of tomfoolery, they are X-way into breaking into the vault. So we will actually start with the devious Hazel. For some unknown reason, deciding to rob a casino with no support. So,
I believe in you, Hazel.
So, you find yourself in the teller's office. You manage to sneak your way in. You have an amount of time left before the actual teller returns. What is
Do
it?
I know the exact amount of time?
Nope, you just know it's an amount of time.
Okay. Can I have a look at the door?
So, the door that leads further into the vault, yeah?
Yeah.
So, having a look at the actual door, you see it is pretty similar to vaults back home. It's a really large steel door with one of them cranks on the front and two keyholes on either side, one on either side.
Okay. Seeing that I'm just gonna head out because I don't know when they're getting back. I just know that they've gone to the kitchen, so they could be back at any second.
So you're gonna book it?
Yep.
Make a stealth check.
What's my stealth? That's a 19.
Okay, so seeing the door and seeing that this is way beyond your skill level, you do manage to quickly duck out and back round to a sensible part of the teller office. As the woman comes back, she waves her hand and the door closes behind her. As she looks through to you standing on the opposite end of the glass, it's like, I tell you what, those chefs can never do anything right.
I do.
I do apologise for that.
Oh, it's okay. I think I've made the decision that I'm gonna come back with my friend. So I'll be back. I just don't know if I can do gambling on my own.
Okay, well, you know where we are.
Okay, thank you.
And
And
where are you going?
I'm gonna go find the others.
Okay, so as you leave the casino, thankfully not getting thrown into a stockade or a prison cell, we will go to the other group.
I know
What-
for a fact that is without a doubt not in Hazel's jurisdiction, because
Yeah.
Hazel has never broken into anywhere.
Hazel is not like Nisa. Hazel's better, okay?
Hazel is a princess. She doesn't do breaking in.
Right, so as you make your way across the city, we'll go to the others, which is Arlen, Zaz, and Zeta.
Yay! Time for trauma.
Yay.
Oh,
Time to traumatize you by killing your friend.
I swear to fucking god, please don't.
ugly.
So,
Technically ex-fiance, but hey.
Ex-fiance
Drago,
and friend.
Drago the Gaming Dragon. My god, that is such a cool name. Hello and welcome to the stream. So the
Hi
four of you.
Draco, you
the-
absolute bastard.
So, the four of you, obviously being Arlen, Zaz, Zeta, and Nisa, as you all wait outside the arena, just waiting for Chelsea to become available, one of the guards does come walking through the hallway, and then just pushing through the line of guards is just, you have some good news. Well, I have some good news for you, to make it your good news.
And that being,
She is ready to see you now.
thank Esalinti.
Although I will say, she is a bit of on the ill-tempered side at the moment.
That's fine.
Let me take you to her. As
I will stay in front of the party as noble.
Okay, so what? You all going single file, following Arlen, just making your way up to?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you walk through the arena, obviously going through all the different corridors and walkways through some of the stands to this area overlooking the arena. As just before a large wooden door, the guard turns around and says, "Once again, I will say that this person, who is my boss, who is probably your friend, is not in the best mood right now. So I would keep on the very kosher side."
About that, more than just a friend a couple years ago.
Oh, lovers, partners.
We were a arranged marriage, but that didn't succeed at all.
Oh, that is terrible to hear. I'm terribly sorry for that. It must pain you to come back here to this place. But I'm gonna stop talking now. Your business is with them, not with me. So,
That would be preferred.
as he just knocks on the door, and you just hear from inside, "What the fuck is it now? We have some guests. Apparently your former arranged marriage." And from inside, "What the what's the Send them in. Quite quick, please." Right away.
I will just go in.
Yeah, he sort of, it just pushes the handle down and then just swings the door open as you see this lavish office with like this red carpet walking up to the desk, a nice wooden floor, a bookshelf to the left hand side filled with loads of different books, a desk to the right with loads of different papers, a mirror, a really intricate design of like a machine on it that has a bit of paper sticking out. A door to the right on that, a door to the left, and in front of you you see, head in hands, this ginger woman who's just staring down at the table, just head propped up by the hands. You can see that she's wearing this sort of very Victorian-like corset, so obviously the blouse, corset around that, and then some trousers trailing down under the desk, which you can see as you walk your way up, as there's no guard on the actual desk. Behind them you see a nice, very large window. On either sides are some stained glass figures, one of the god of gods Esalinti and one of the god of love Kaladina.
I will walk in and kind of just immediately eye her and just say, "Hey, been a while."
Hasn't it just?
So, I'm here, alive, and,
Oh, really? Are you now?
we have some business to discuss.
Oh, God, it's always business. It's always business. It's never, "Hey, do you want to go out on the town for a drink? Or do you want to do this? Or do you actually want to do something good against your fucking family's wishes?" No, it's always, "Oh, we have business, Chelsea. So come
I
on."
whisper and say, "It's not actually business, I'm playing along with what I have planned."
She raises an eyebrow.
Is the guard gone?
Yeah, as you walked in, they sort of closed the door behind you to give you your privacy and all that.
I step forward from the party and I go to the right opposite end of the desk and I whisper into in front of Chelsea and say, "It's not actually business, it's kind of the reason why I'm my female self and not my actual boy self that you saw me last time."
I did find that a bit odd, but please do enlighten me. What is it you and your... And she leans to the side, taking a good look at Zeta, Zaz, and Nisa, and then leans back in. "Your merry band of, as some would class them here, undesirables. What are you here to do?"
It's not just us here, there's my girlfriend and there's also another person who's surrendered themselves back into the slave arena for the event in 2 days. well, speaking of that, we're here to find them as one of our options, and another option, we're here on behalf of the against of my family to burn the place to the fucking ground.
She raises another eyebrow as you say that, as if to say you've got to be fucking kidding.
I give the serious face as like, I'm not kidding.
She stands up and walks around the desk and is like, I've always known you to be the ambitious type. Arlen, is it? Now?
Well, if you're considering the boy side that I prefer, yes, but if it's the legal side that's still technically here, Aurora.
And what name would you rather I use while we're behind closed doors?
Please fucking use Arlen, I don't like being called Aurora.
Noted, Arlen.
I give a smile like, thank God.
But,
Love.
first of all, regarding your friend, they did have a chance meeting with me while I was downstairs inspecting things. It wasn't the friendliest, I'll say, but I gave them a few pointers and basically said, please can you get out of my face? As for the other bit, with you coming to burn the place down, please can you not burn down my arena again?
Well, I'm not the one doing that.
What?
I'm going mainly after my own, because I don't want my family to continue this type of shit. As I kind of just look to Nisa as if like, can you fucking help me here?
Nisa, oh god, what would Nisa do? Nisa just stands for and is like, look, I understand you're running a business, but when lives are at stake, you have to realise that this is for the greater good. As Chelsea just puts her head in her hands, just like rubbing it through like an aneurysm or something. It's like, so you want to not only burn down the only profitable thing that I have, but also go back to Revelia, which, bear in mind, it's so much different than when you left it,
I'm aware.
and burn your father's estate down, or just commit mass arson on that city? What do you want to do here exactly?
Do I still have the note from the spy?
Yes, you did. You never said you discarded it, so...
I didn't. I'm going to take it out of my dress kind of pocket, and I'm going to then just open it and have it in front of me and just read it as I'm looking at Chelsea. And I say, well, according to what my father has here on this note, I need to scroll up in our DMs so I can find that note. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I know what it says.
No, hold on. I got it. I'm useful. Okay. Well, I'm gonna read it and it says, well, according to my father, whatever it takes, find Aurora Alfaro. I'm offering a sum of 500 platinum for whoever brings me her alive. She is of great importance towards this war, and without her, we will surely lose. Oliver Alfaro.
Well then, as I see it, you lot are being fucking idiots.
Well, I'm being ambitious and wanting to actually take down the business that I'm supposed to inherit when I don't want it to happen. And also, I want to free these fucking slaves that deserve to be civilized.
Oh, I don't doubt that they are civilized. But if you look down there, you'll see that they are every race under the sun. So it is not indiscrimination that we enslave people, it's through hardship.
Are you
I'm-
oblivious to the fact that these are actual human and other species lives killing each other for entertainment and profit?
It's what the people like. So why should we deny them that?
Chelsea, as much as it brings joy to people, it's not. It's of evil alignment that you're deciding to bring this to an absolute massacre, and you're giving people entertainment when they're technically dying from this.
Have you forgot the point that there is a civil war going on?
I know that there's a civil war, and my father and my ex is deciding to lock themselves into it, and apparently they need me.
Funny how they only need you when a war's going on.
You hear this wisp in the wind that is very similar to Hazel's voice.
And I'm going to like bow my head and kind of like not faking it, but kind of a couple tears fall down my face, and I'm going to just then look up at Chelsea. How tall is Chelsea?
She's around. How tall's Arlen?
5'10".
She's about 1 or 2 inches shorter than you. So
I'm
about
taller than
so about
someone for
5'8",
one.
5'9", depending on
For
what footwear
one,
she's
it's taller
wearing.
than Hazel. I'm for once taller than someone. That's not my girlfriend. Okay.
Wow! Flex on Hazel. Right, carry on.
Hazel's 5'5".
My little shorty. Anyways, I'm going to then just like look down at Chelsea and say, and I remember when we last saw each other talking when I got attacked by one of those slaves and saved by another. You were on the same side as me, and now look at you standing in front of me, wanting a different desire and already achieving it. What has gotten into you?
She turns around, she folds her arms and walks towards the window before she just stares out of it towards the southern part of the slums and out across the ocean. I think you're misunderstanding my situation.
Misunderstanding what?
Misunderstanding the fact that I can't go anywhere else. Misunderstanding the
Why don't I help
fact.
you?
No, have you forgotten everything about my fucking father, Arlen?
It's been years. I've been stuck in Bon Fortuna for, in this world, 3 years and 3 months.
Boo fucking
me
who?
what?
Let me give you a crash course recap, okay? So, as you can see, since last time, I managed to get transformed. So thank you for noticing. Second of all, I'm here for one reason and one reason only. The money. Once I have enough, I'm getting out of this place and I'm going down south to the Antracian Empire. And I'm going to start up a nice little business. Maybe go see the druids in the forest down by the Temple of Taisha and actually have a life.
I'm not doubting that you're going to be able to do that. I have faith in everyone to accomplish everything.
Then do not see my occupation at the moment as the way I want to live. This is a temporary measure, Arlen.
I just want to help you achieve that quicker.
Well, you can help achieve this better if you don't burn down my fucking arena.
I'm not going to burn down yours.
Good, burn down the other one then.
I was going to anyways, but I want to get those slaves out of both of those.
Do you really want to escape on blood money? We could get you out of here ourselves, or if you need money, we can rob the fucking casino. There's plenty of those here. Why do you have to make money from people
How do you know
dying?
there are casinos, Zeta?
Because as you walked in and looked around, you saw casinos.
Yeah, like
Ariel,
this is like
what
the
do you do?
slave arena in Casino City.
Yeah.
I did not say that in character, by the way. I'm going to then look up at Chelsea, and I'm going to say, Before you lash out any further, I know someone that's here on our behalf that can bring our word to justice.
She basically leans back on one leg, you know, as like women do, just cocking it out and then just raising her eyebrows as to say, "Go on."
You said you were gonna go down to Antracia, right? And start a life there?
It'll take me about another 2 slave seasons, but that is the plan.
My girlfriend, Princess Hazel of Antracia, can help with that.
I don't need help.
Then I'm just gonna like bow my head and just take like a massive audible exhale, and I'm just then going to just push Nisa forward to help out with this because clearly Arlen is too unstable to kind of continue.
As you do, Nisa just steps forward and is like, "Do you know what your slaves are doing on a daily basis and what people are doing to them? We are trying to stop that. We are trying to give people the lives they deserve." Chelsea just turns around with that glare of, "I know exactly what happens down there." "Then you will know why we want to stop it." "It's not that I don't want it stopped. Of course I want it stopped."
Then let us sort that out.
And what happens then? You break 750 slaves out of captivity. They start running around, tearing up the place. Oh, they've all come out of my arena. My father sends down some elite guards and some drones. Fucking arrests me, probably executes me the morning after next.
I will stop you from getting executed, Chelsea.
We could pretend that we've taken the arena owner hostage.
I then give Zeta that look, and I'm going to cast message and say, I still have that bomb.
You do!
I still have the bomb. And then what I'm going to do, and it was nice knowing you guys. I'm going to just hold it, take it out of my satchel and hold it, and show it to Chelsea, and say, like, I have this. This goes boom. Do you want to test it?
As she turns around and she like flinches back, impacting the window, you see Nisa as well, like just look at you with those eyes of, even I'm not this stupid.
I'm just gonna put it back and give the face like, as I thought.
Did Zazba know about the bomb that Arlen...
No!
Well, you do now! You do now!
More where that came from.
They're like, Arlen, what the hell?
Zeta made it. Zeta made it and gave it to me, and this was a last resort. Okay, don't blame me. Blame Zeta. Anyways, what's your decision then, huh? As I crack my knuckles.
As you say that, and Chelsea just starts looking down with that face of contemplation, we will cut to Hazel as you do eventually arrive at Arena Caribou. You do see the guards standing in front of like all 4 of the entrances based on the compass points. What is it you're going to do?
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna go, excuse me, but I do believe you've ran into my partner. They have made their way up to the leader of this place?
You see the soldiers look amongst each other and then they're like, "You mean Aurora Alfaro, right?"
Yes.
Oh!
Use your naming very wisely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were
Oh.
taken up to the office about 10-15 minutes ago. I'll take you up there. Just follow me. Who are you? Just so we don't let in some random terrorist, you know?
I'm Princess Hazel Lillian Christiel.
Oh, follow me then. as you hear in his voice, it goes from this sort of standard guard tone to this disdain as he just walks you through the arena, reaching the office, and just everyone inside you hear the as the door then swings open and the guard just signals your head inside, Hazel.
Thank you.
I'm immediately turning around and hugging her to death.
So I guess you've now got someone else to aid in your convincing.
I'll introduce it. Hazel?
No,
Chelsea.
I was going to let her introduce herself because, you know, we are all independent here, are we not? She walks down from the window towards Hazel, towering about 3 inches above you, and just looks down and is like, so who are you then?
Nice to meet you. I'm Princess Hazel Lillian Christiel.
From down south.
Yes.
So this, as she turns back around, walking back to the window, so that was the help you could give me, was it?
Since you're planning on heading down to Intracia,
I never said Intracia itself, I said the Intracian Empire, which expands far beyond Oster-N. As you may know, if you've read a book or two.
I give that face like this fucking bitch.
Look, as much as I want to help, my hands are tied. So you can either accept that, or you can try and fight with me for even longer than you so desire.
Alright. Well, reasoning you obviously isn't gonna work, so this arena is burning, and whether you're in it when it happens is up to you. I'm not fucking around. I have 3 barrels of oil in this bag of holding.
I'm taking many steps back. I'm staying out of this.
I'm here.
Chelsea walks...
You've also got a barrel of tar in there as well.
Yeah.
I meant, pretend I said tar.
Yeah,
Oil
yeah,
hasn't been invented.
yeah, oil is still yet to be discovered. So, Chelsea struts down. How tall is Zeta?
6'1".
She struts down and looks up to you. I suppose you're going to be the machine that ruins us all, then.
I just stare her straight in the eyes.
The temptation right now. I swear to God.
Mm.
If you have any sense of decency, meet me at the Alfaro Inn in 2 days' time. I may have something for you, I may not.
Did Chelsea
I
say that
may
to
have
Zeta?
a bad idea.
She said it to all of you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay. Also, Len, I need to speak to you and the group.
Mm-hmm.
This is over.
I'm going to just turn to Chelsea and give the face like, are we done?
She just... We're done here? Go. You know the way out.
I'm just going to immediately walk out and give that, like, stature that this was not the person I was forced to marry years ago.
So,
Would taking her hostage be a bad idea right now?
Unless we shut her up, then no.
so what are you going to do? Are you going to leave the arena?
Last resort, we knock her out and take her with us. We're walking out.
As you start walking, like, as the door opens, she calls, Arlen?
What?
I'm sorry it had to be this way. As she then
I
sits
just,
back,
like, look at her.
she then sits back down at a desk.
Can I say one more thing as we walk out?
Go for it.
I'm just gonna turn and look at her. Do 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 do.
Donuts.
I bet it's charm.
It's not charm.
I'm just
I wish it was. Actually,
I wish I knew.
Is it sleep
DM,
or hold
Yes.
person?
can I actually walk up to Chelsea?
You can't. There's nothing stopping you.
Can I cast a little spelly spell on her?
Yeah.
What spell is it?
Modify memory.
Does she have to make a save for that?
Wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC to beat?
17.
She got a 17.
No!
Whoa.
10 plus 7.
Why is it plus 7?
Spot on with a number.
Where is she?
Because she's got proficiency on her wisdom saving throws.
Fucking
Alright.
bitch. I was gonna modify memory and modify the memory so that we actually discussed something and I got something out of it. Never mind. Okay.
So, what is it? What is it you would like to do as you walk up to Chelsea and you just hold your hand out?
No. I'm just going to stare at her in the eyes and just say, and I thought you were more sympathetic back then. You clearly have changed. Your alignment even says it enough. I can see it in your soul. And I'm going to tell you this once and once only. And you can tell this to whoever you may, or you can study it to your own accord and keep it to yourself. And I'm going to tell you now to shut that trap and get on with your life. You are not the person I knew back then. You are not the empathetic little bitch asshole that I met years ago. You can get out of my life, and I'm happy that we're not married. And I just walk out in silence. Slamming the door behind me.
I go up to them. Fuck it. I'm doing this. I go up to them, hold out my hand directly to their face, and cast Thunderwave. Can I try and knock them out?
Doesn't Thunderwave move them back a certain
yeah.
feet?
I have Thunderwave.
Make a Constitution save.
She's
Never
not
mind,
very.
I've done before.
She's not very good at them.
Good!
That is a 12.
I can safely say that fails. Okay, so 2d8 damage plus it. That is 9 damage, and they are knocked back 10 feet.
Okay, as you walk up to him and you just clap your hands together, you see her sat in her chair just get launched back, knocking against the window. You hear a slight as the window cracks, and she just stands up.
Zaz, get her!
Okay.
What the hell is happening?
What? Okay, I'm just gonna. Yeah.
What?
Do I just use the weapon?
Just
Okay.
grapple
Who the
her and,
hell?
like, something.
Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blaster!
Eldritch Blast never fails.
Yeah. Hey, can I just use burning hand? Hang on, wait.
No,
Oh.
don't kill her! No!
Oh, no,
You need her!
oh, sorry.
I'm just staying outside with Hazel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can just imagine Hazel's looking wide-eyed like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I'm just outside.
So I
Okay,
just.
just like,
I don't have
stop
any.
by grappling her. You have a great club, try knocking her out or something.
Yeah, do have a great club. I'm stupid. Yeah, do that. I'll knock her out with a great club.
Give me 1 second.
Oh my! I'm going to have some memory loss after this. I swear.
Exactly, that's what we want.
I was sort of in this. I was like lost in zone, like, and then And then she'll be like, get inside. Like, okay,
So-
I'm like
okay.
no longer involved. I'm just outside the room.
So what
I'm
is so? What are you doing, Zaz? What are you doing,
Noise,
Zaz?
and I'm like,
I'm gonna bonk her on the head with my great club.
Give her a
Make-
big boop.
Make a roll to hit.
Make a big boop.
you
Give her a
killer,
big
I
boop.
swear.
Actually,
We need her
how,
alive.
how tall is Zaz?
Hang on. Hang on. He is 5'8".
Okay,
Same
that's
height.
fine.
Okay.
If we kill her, I do have Revivify.
Okay.
That's true.
One.
What would you do with a diamond?
I'm doing
I
it.
have the key.
Oh yeah.
Do you have the keys?
I stole the diamond key, remember?
Oh,
I
you
still
did?
have it.
No, no, you don't, because
Does
we-
it 12?
12 does not hit. And just to come back on that,
Oh.
Shiva, because you were like, I want to take the key, and I was like, you could potentially lock yourselves in.
No, I stole the
Hazel
diamond key
had
from Bon
the key.
Fortuna. I definitely remember that.
Oh, it must just
Hazel
be my.
has the key.
Oh, that must just be my memory. My apologies.
I'm
Hazel
pretty
has
sure
one
it's
of
in
the
one of
keys
the
anyway.
recorded sessions.
You've got one of them, but Shiva has the diamond one.
Right. So
Oh.
Zaz.
But we put together, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Zaz, as you come up with your great club and you wish to bonk Chelsea, she simply raises her hand and your club hits this, like, magic sheet and wall of force.
We're getting out.
No, I would like Zaz to make a strength saving throw.
Oh,
no,
Jesus.
no, sorry. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Oh,
Son,
why?
no.
We're getting out.
What are you? I got a 10 plus 1, 11.
So, as...
How much?
So you don't get damage. You just feel this massive blast of air hit you as it pushes you all the way back to the wall.
Oh,
And
God.
as Chelsea then stands there and just shouts, "Get the fuck out of my arena!"
I pull out my gun and shoot her.
I'm out. I'm running out of the arena. I'm getting out of it.
yeah, I'm booking it. He's like, okay, I'm out. Bye.
Bye, Zeta.
Does a 17 beat her AC?
Yes, it does. Roll
Oh my
damage.
Okay.
Yeah. No, there's no
Oh
ammo.
no. What dice are you grabbing?
D8.
How
That's
many?
Once I hit 9th level, the Eldritch Cannon does 3d8 damage.
Oh my god.
And that's
I'm
plus my
already
dexterity. Okay, so that is 23 fucking damage.
Cry.
Yeah, it's 23 force damage.
So, as Zaz, you get pushed back against the wall. Arlen's like trying to get you all out. It's like, we are fucking leaving. You hear this eruption from Zeta's cannon as it goes into Chelsea's side, breaking the glass behind her as she fails to keep her balance and trips over the back of her chair and falls out the window.
I cast levitate on them. Okay, so are they willing?
Were they what?
Like, are they willing? Because if they're unwilling, they have to make a con save for it to take effect. Are they gonna willingly levitate, or are they gonna make a con save?
They have the reaction to use Featherfall, so...
Okay, so they're casting. I'm still casting
blocking it.
levitate on them.
Are you doing that immediately as they fall through the window?
Yeah.
Do you have,
No, they're gonna
do you
fall
have
for
to
the car.
see someone to cast Levitate?
Yeah. Okay. like, I'll run up to the window and levitate them as soon as I can see them.
Okay, as you run up to the window, you see that they've fallen pretty much all the length of the arena, but you do see them slowly falling to the ground as you reach your hand out going to cast levitate.
Oh my god.
Fuck it. I'm going after them. Who else is?
I'm looking out of the arena and going the other direction.
I'm with Arlen. I'm with
Sav, are
Arlen.
you with me?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
Jesus Christ!
Come with me. If you jump through, I can
you'll
feather
see.
both of us.
I
Okay.
have nothing to do with this.
Okay. Me and Vaz go through, and I cast Featherfall to make us fall slow.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so you both, as you go out the window, you see Chelsea land safely as she runs back into the arena. As you slowly descend and reach the floor, you do see obviously the way that she originally ran into the arena. What are you two gonna do?
How far away was she when we were falling?
So she fell a good, a good 50 feet.
I cast Firebolt on her.
You can't see her.
Okay, like while we're falling though, can we see her?
You can, but that would drop the concentration on. Would it drop the concentration on Featherfall?
Hang on, is it concentration?
I'm not sure. Let's have a look together, shall we?
No, it's not concentration.
Okay. No worries.
Okay. 2d10 plus a d6.
You have to roll to hit first.
Oh yeah, right. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm guessing a 20 beats her AC.
Oh my god.
Yes, it does. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay. 11 damage.
Okay, so as you jump out the window, you snap the Featherfall under yourself and Zaz as you watch Chelsea start. I've got Freya on the brain. As you start seeing Chelsea run inside, you flick your hand out, this fireball casting out, managing to strike her in the top of the shoulder as she limps on inside.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
So as you two touch down after about 10 seconds of a slow descent, you see 8 guards running down the hallway towards you.
Oh no. What do we do?
We've split the party. We've split the party. This is bad. This is bad.
Huh.
Man, what do we do?
How close are they together?
They are... Please don't do Anissa and genocide.
How close are they together?
They are running
Oh
down
my
a
God, are they
hallway
gonna do a
towards
trap as
you.
well?
Are they like next to each other?
They're running in formation of 2, so you've got 2, 4, 6, 8.
Please no mini sons. I'm not in there either, Ariel.
Can I use my illusion to create a sound so then they go the other way?
It would be a very hard thing to do, but you could certainly try.
Okay. I can cast my illusion to create a sound in the other way.
Why would you do a sound when you just create an illusion of yourselves?
You can't make minor illusion move. It's a static image.
No. I mean, just say you can create a sound or an image of an object.
So, what sort of sound are you creating?
I'm just gonna like make a shrieking, yelling sound.
So as you do that, you see 3 of the guards stop and just inspect in a direction, obviously because they are keeping guard of slaves and all, as they then start slowly breaking off, leaving the 5 guards that are still running towards you. They're closing in, they got 30 feet. 25.
I cast
20.
Shatter. Can I cover them all with a 10-foot radius sphere?
Let me just have a look at the spell. So, range 6 foot, a point of your choice.
Wait, is Nisa with me, by the way?
No, Nisa is still with Arlen and Hazel.
Okay.
How
could they?
Sound loud in a 10-foot radius sphere. You could get them all.
Okay, I get them all. I would like them all to make Constitution saving throws.
And what's the DC to beat?
DC is 17.
One succeeds, one fails, one fails, fails. So one succeed, the rest fail.
Okay. So for the ones that fail, that is 14 damage, and the one that succeeds takes 7.
Okay. So as you do, oh my god, loud ringing noise, painful. So as you do that, you see the 4 guards that obviously fell. They all just keel to the ground, just like holding their ears from the noise. Whereas the 5th and final one just puts one over their helmet to block out half the noise, as they still charge you with their sword in hand.
I will fire a shot, like, not aiming to kill them.
Make a roll to hit then.
Nat 20! That is the
Oh my
most
God.
pointless time to get a nat 20.
So,
Oh my-
where are you shooting them?
The arm that's holding their weapon.
Go ahead and roll the damage. So roll the dice, then double that, then add your
Okay.
bonus.
Okay. 19 damage in total.
So with that critical shot, you obviously see them plow through, and you're like, "Oh no, you don't!" As you pull out your cannon and you fire a shot at the sword with the arm on it, and you watch as the arm just gets shot right at the joint, as then it flies off to one side. As he then just looks down at it,
Oh,
and he
wow.
just starts screaming.
Screaming like a little
Okay,
girl.
No, he
Run.
just looks down at it, and then he looks up at you, and it's like, "Ah!"
Fucking
I
run.
am booking it after what's her name, the owner of the arena, and
Why
are
on
you
the
still
way
running up
past, I'm just
Chelsea?
like,
Oh,
sorry,
If-
mate.
If you want to go after Chelsea, you would have to go through all the other guards, and you have no idea where she is in this arena anymore.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Are they like still on the floor though?
No, they ran into the arena.
Oh, okay.
They fucking booked it. They weren't staying around to watch that shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Wizards aren't that powerful, mate.
Just wanted to look at do.
Chelsea's a wizard?
Yeah.
I forgot.
you're a wizard, Chelsea.
I'm a what?
Oh, wizard.
Right, enough of that.
Copyright, stop.
Okay. I'm gonna get as far as I can before I run into guards. So like,
They literally block up the hallway from where they all killed over. So you have a choice of run through the guards or run away.
What do
can
we
I
do?
clear the guards out the way with Thunderwave?
How long does Shatter last? Because I'm pretty sure it's just an
No, it's just it's an instant.
I mean, you could try. They're all starting to get back up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try.
Why are you doing a rain?
And
I'd like them all to make Constitution saves again.
And I thought it was Nisa I was meant to be teaching a lesson. And the DC is 17?
Yep.
Fails. Fails. Succeeds. Fails. So, once again, 75% fail. 25% success.
Okay.
Wait,
That is 11 damage for like the fails and
And 5
Does it
damage
get-
for the one. That's,
okay, yeah.
It's when damage comes to a decimal, it's always round down.
Okay.
So as you do, does it move the guards anyway if they fail?
If they fail, they get knocked back 10 feet.
Okay, so the ones that failed, you watch them as they're slowly standing up. You watch them get blasted back, same as Zaz did in Chelsea's office. The fourth one stands their ground. They dig their heels in and they bring their sword and shield up, and they are now the sole bulwark in the hallway.
I cast Firebolt.
Roll to hit.
I got another fucking nat 20.
oh my god. What are the chances?
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
Why, out of like all the times I could get so many nat 20s, why is it when I deal with this random fucking guard? Okay, that is
So you roll the dice, add that up, double that, and then that's your damage.
$22 damage.
So as you cast this firebolt, you see them raise their shield and place their sword on the top to act as how they've been trained. But you just flick your hand once again, and clipping over the top of the shield, you watch as it just domes them in their heads as they just fall back, this singe coming from their foreheads. One of the other guards just slowly moves across, grabs something around the guard's neck, and you just start hearing them blow this high whistle that echoes throughout the rest of the arena. Arlen, Hazel, and Nisa would all hear just this echo of this whistle. Think a trench whistle. Think that. As they just start blowing it, as you start hearing more guards like moving around and places locking down.
I run into like the entrance of the arena, then behind me, like at the doorway, I empty one of the kegs of tar, like at the doorway, and cast Firebolt on the tar.
So you are setting this place ablaze.
Yup.
Roll me a percentile dice. $60. Righty ho. So as you do that, you enter back into the ground. You take one of your barrels, you kick it over, you watch it spewing across the hallway. As you just flick it, you watch it erupt in flames as it slowly starts creeping up the wooden frameworks around the arena. You start seeing the guards scramble back, looking for another way out.
I'm gonna go find the slaves to free them.
So you're gonna have to go round to one of the other entrances.
Yep.
Are you going round clockwise or counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
So as you go clockwise, you
Behind.
as you get to the entrance, you see a wall of guards there. One on the outer side of the door, making sure no one gets in. One on the inner side, making sure no one gets out. As you see people running around in the main arena, you can see that their rags and their chains indicate they're slaves, but they're just being crammed into the center of the arena for their best chance of survival. As you see through the actual hallway, you see off in the corner, you see the fire like quickly spreading that you started to cause. You see some minor explosions happening from some of the top decks as the guards like just scream over the shields, "No one goes in or out! The place is on lockdown!"
So they're in the center of the arena?
The slaves are being funneled into the center of the arena so then they don't get burned alive.
Zazabar,
Yes.
Can you use minor illusion to make like the sound of a shout of the arena owner saying
yeah.
like, "I'm in here, save me"?
Alright. I'm gonna cast minor illusion of what Shiva said and say, I'm in here.
Let me just check the minor illusion spells.
I mean the range is like 30 feet.
Yeah, the range is 30 feet, so you won't be able to get the center of the arena. You won't even. You'll just be able to reach it outside the hallway.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, you just Arlen, Hazel, and Nisa, you just start seeing these flames like creep around the arena. People from outside just like are gathering on the other side of the river, just watching this go down. Guards are obviously actively shooing you off to like make sure you're safe. Anything else you two want to try and do?
And think this wisely.
So difficult to
And nothing I can do to cause more chaos.
Oh my god. No.
Wait.
So what are you gonna
What
do?
spells do you have, Zaz?
I've got like for my cantrip, I've got like Mage Hand, Minor Illusion, Thunderclap, Speak with Dead, Burning Hands, Comprehend Language, Counterspell, Dimension Door, Fireball, Hellish Rebuke, Mirror Image, Scorching Ray, Vampiric Touch, and Wall of Fire.
Wall of Fire?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe I could probably do that.
You could do that to get like the guards and not the slaves.
I potentially could do that. I might as well risk it and just give it a go, see what happens.
So wait, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire.
Where are you casting it?
I'm gonna cast it where the guards are, but not the slaves.
You have got two bits of guard. You got one on the outside wall, which I'm pretty sure you could take, and one on the inside of the wall.
Okay.
The range is 120 feet, so you can easily get both of them.
Yeah, I'll do that. I think you've got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Right. What's the DC to be? What's the spell save DC?
The spell DC is 15.
Is 15. Okay. 60-foot lot. You could literally just burn this entire hallway if you wanted to.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
Might as well do that.
you make a wall up to 60 feet long, 20 foot high, and 1 foot thick. Yeah, you could literally.
Yes. Oh, okay. And it's got the dodge ready because, like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah.
5d8 fire damage to all of the guards that fail.
1 succeeds. That's
It is
cocked.
Oh my god.
1 fails.
I need to get another
2
one.
fail. 3 fail. 2 succeed. 3 fail. 3 succeed. 3 fail. Got 2 more guards to do.
Please fail.
4 succeed. 5 succeed. 3 fail.
Dang it. So,
It's still half damage for the 1/3 succeed.
on a fail save, a creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much damage on a successful save.
So roll me the 5d8. And then obviously I can allocate the points respectively.
Okay. Oh, I need to get my D8 out. Hang on. Mm, 4, 5. Okay. So that. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 21.
Oh my god. So as you erupt this wall of fire, you see the guards like jump aside, some quicker than others, as you then hear them all like patting their armor like down from the flames. A couple of them you see like just that tearing that armor off, but as they do, you hear that from their hands like burning from the heat of the metal, but they still power through and just tear the armor off.
Ugh.
As from then, everyone just hears this explosion from inside the arena, followed by another one and another one. These 3 chain explosions, as bits of the stand and stalls just start just go airborne into the sky, and then start raining down into the center of the arena.
I yell to the slave, "Now's your chance, move it!"
Yeah, move it.
You,
Go out.
you are shouting over explosions and fire. You see a couple of them like look through. Do you give some sort of hand signals to just like
Yeah.
fucking book it?
Like, beckon them.
A couple of them, they do like get the idea. A few are just taking matters into their own hands. But then you just start seeing chunks of stone rain down, just plummeting into the center of the arena. As then you start seeing like the waves of water from the elementals just like raining down onto the arena, soaking it through. You hear the hiss and the sizzle from the rain impacting the fire as you just see more bits of stone coming down. You hear screams that are instantaneously cut off as the center of the arena goes from this flat sand pad to this like coagulation of bits of debris and stone. For Arlen and Hazel, and also Nisa subsequently, you do hear all this commotion go off, and as you see the debris rise up, it almost takes your breath away, as even Nisa just looks up and does that, like, their air is just sucked out of their lungs, as they just see the bits of rubble just raining down, hearing the echoing of screams just, like, cutting off. As you hear civilians, patrons, people from inside the walls, almost like sympathetic towards these slaves, as people are trying to like break through the guards' lines and trying to get their way through, but ultimately the guard are just too strong; their shields are locked together. As you see the mages walk up beside you in a round part of the arena as they just wave these auras of water up as it just starts raining down the arena. You hear the sizzle from the rain impacting the fire. It's fighting it fierce. As eventually you do see the water move round the arena. As eventually, after what feels like an eternity of just praying that every one of those slaves got out, you see the elementals just drop the ball of water straight into the middle of the arena. You watch it flowing out in little trickles of streams as it just goes silent.
Can I... Like, what's around us currently? Like, is it just buildings?
So the arena is on top of a raised piece of land. So you've got the arena on that piece, and then surrounding that is one of the rivers that trisects the actual trisects the city itself.
Can I just like go to just a little place, like a little area that is kind of not secluded, but kind of like a little hidden, just so I could like distance myself from everything going on, And can I just like lean up against something and just do a Karask and just beat myself up because I've just messed up big time?
Sure, so you've either got the wall of the inner city or you've got one of the trees on the opposite side of the river. Which one would you go to?
Well, we're still in the inner city part, so I'm gonna go walls of the inner city.
So, Hazel and Nisa, you watch as Arlen just takes himself off. They just rest against the wall. They just slide down it. And their head just rests against the wall. And the face they give is just one of sheer pain and anguish.
What the fuck did I just do?
What you did was just ruin my entire business. As next to you sits Chelsea, who looks a bit beaten, but at this point she is in no fit state to like hate you because you did nothing.
I tried, but I did nothing. Hold on, out of game. My sister just asked me to roll a d4 on my DMs.
What? Why?
I think it's something. Oh, for flippity doodah. Anyways, I'm gonna just turn to see Chelsea in like the corner of my eye, and I'm just going to like give the face as if like, oh, you're here, but not in the state that I don't like her. It's just I don't want anything to go worse now.
She tilts her head, resting her hands on her knees. Was this your plan from the start?
No. It's just far from it. And she just like, well, Aurora, why ever say Arlen is gonna just like bury their head in their knees, kind of hugging their knees, and just gives the face like, if you want to kill me, fucking do it.
So, Nisa, still with Hazel, just turns and is like, last time I did that, at least I made sure the slaves had a way out. I don't know if Zeta did. But
I know.
But let's hope they did.
Hopefully. The reason we came here was to free the slaves.
Well, be thankful it wasn't me who set that place up this time.
Oh, I am grateful it wasn't you this time. And you actually decided to, not get involved.
It makes a first.
Anyway, I believe I have to go cheer up my dear Arlen.
I'm just muttering under my breath as if like I'm just whispering. It's kind of looking as if I'm like still obviously hugging my knees and burying my head as if I'm praying, but I'm just muttering stuff under my breath, which I think Chelsea might be able to hear because she's next to me.
Yeah, she's close enough to hear. She doesn't give a shit, but she can hear.
I mutter things like, I shouldn't have left home, I really just want to go home. And then my last mutter is like, what the hell have I just turned myself into?
Okay. So, Hazel, as you walk over...
Well then,
I stay silent.
you know you can't really have a go at yourself for this. It wasn't just you.
I just slowly nod my head as if like, I fucking know.
You only did a bit, and then a certain somebody decided to take it all the way.
The only thing I did was verbal, it wasn't anything physical, so just please. If you want to punish me, just fucking do it.
Oh then, it's not your fault. You didn't tell them to go ahead and try and kill your friend here. You didn't even tell them to
I just wanted to get
Why-
out. Either way, we've lost half of the party as they're stuck behind that place. I don't know what to do because we don't have the rest of the party. We don't know where Vi is. Those two might already be harmed or dead.
If they're harmed or dead, that's their own fault.
I just want to go home.
And where is home to you, Arlen?
With you. I
But-
want to get away from this mess.
Arlen,
What?
I know it's not what you want to hear, but if you keep running away from your past, it's just going to keep biting at you.
The only reason my past is coming to bite me in the ass is because my father was on the hunt for me by some spies.
Then
I-
it's time to confront your father.
We can't leave the others if they're alive.
We'll
If they're-
find out if they're alive. We'll get them out, and we'll go find your father.
I turn to Chelsea.
Chelsea,
Can we at least be on neutral terms?
Buy me a drink first.
I hold my hand out for a shake and I say, easily done.
also, Chelsea,
You
If
see,
you
you see her
still-
eyes flick from Arlen's hands up to you, Hazel.
I know we ruined your way of making money, so if you still do wish to go to Intracia,
Or the interesting empire.
make your way there, and I'll write a letter with my crest, and I'll give it to you, and say Princess Hazel sent you to find a job and to live there.
You see her just look at you with those eyes before she just gently nods.
I don't agree with what you were doing, but I understand that you were trying to get out, so
How the fuck did you just do that? How the fuck?
Right, so,
Sorry, I'm voting no. Did you just?
so as you just said, Zeta and Zaz, as you watch the fires like calm down and you see obviously sort of a brief like picture of normality return, what is it you would like to do?
Have the slaves escaped? Or, like,
Some.
where are the slaves right now?
Well,
What happened to the others?
do you want to walk into the arena and find out?
Yeah, I'll go and, like, get out as many slaves as possible.
So as you go and you see, hold on, let me do some quick maths. Give me a moment.
this sounds like someone's going to level up today without us.
That's where there are probably
So,
bars in the arena.
Looking around at the edges of the arenas where the slaves managed to run to after your direction, you sort of have a look. You give a quick count. You could estimate about 250, 300 slaves amongst them.
Jesus Christ.
As obviously in the middle where there was just one massive sand pit, you see the concoction that is the rubble from the last final explosion, as people start moving it, you start seeing the indented corpses into the ground, the splattered remains of what was left after the people got crushed, legs, torsos, arms, like completely sheared from where rubble fell when they were trying to crawl out of the mosh pit.
Are
As
there any alive slaves?
the ones around the arena who are like breathing a sigh of relief that they managed to survive. As both of you overhear a couple of the admins of the arena saying, "Well, by the looks of it, I'd say we got about 300 alive, 450 dead. That may be going up, maybe coming down, but that's the estimates I can give you." Well, it's a start, so let's continue counting.
How many people are there?
When you say people,
Like, the kind of like admins of the slave or whatever.
you see about a team of 30-ish people like going around taking tallies of all their slaves and making sure everything's okay in a sense.
So the alive slaves, are they like running or
They
are they?
They're just slumped at around the edge of the arena, just like in little groups, just taking a massive breather that they actually managed to survive this.
I'm gonna go around the edge, like trying to get them out of the arena.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Make a overall persuasion check.
Zaz, can you do this?
Hang on. Him.
Zaz is
I
just
have a
walking around.
-3 to
I-
charisma.
I got like +3 persuasion.
Yeah,
Po-
please
pol-
do that.
polar opposites in this.
Yeah, I'll give you Flash of Genius.
Okay, cool. So obviously rolling D4. Okay, cool.
D4. Flash of Genius is just a +5.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So this is just a general overall persuasion to like get the to like persuade the slaves. So
Right.
So it's a roll plus your
Mhm.
persuasion, and then like
and then
Plus
plus
five.
5, yeah.
Alright, so
So roll +8.
yeah. So there'll be a 9. So rolled 11, so it'll be 19.
19 total.
Yep.
So you go around to like the pockets of slaves and you like speak to them and say, you know, it's probably not best if you stay in here. And a lot of them do like heed your words and like make the way to the outside of the arena. Obviously they can't go anywhere because they can't go anywhere. But of the like 300-ish slaves, you do see about 250-ish make their way outside.
Alright.
Can they like escape once they're outside?
No, there's still guards and an entire city to get through. They are still slaves.
Mm,
Can I try and like fight an opening for them to get through?
You would be going against an entire city's guards. You will not survive.
Okay. Zazaba,
well,
I'll
yeah.
give you invisibility. I
Okay.
need you to find the armory in the arena.
Okay.
Make an
Get
invest.
as many weapons as you can carry. I give you a bag of holding.
Oh god, Zeta's become the new Nisa.
I was just sort of writing down the note, but okay.
When
Right.
Nisa's not here, Zeta takes over.
I messaged Rain and said you've influenced Zeta way too well, and they were like, oh, I'm proud of them. And I was like, no, they still got the slaves inside, and they were like, what an idiot.
I improvised in the only when you have. This wouldn't have happened if like they,
I've got.
the owner of the arena, didn't like try to resist. Like I wanted to work with them, but they wouldn't. So
So you
improvise,
decided to
adapt,
try to
overcome.
kill them.
Okay, I rolled my investigation. I rolled a 15 plus 5, which is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, as you walk around what's left of the arena, you do hear shouting from outside as the guards are ordering stuff of the slaves. Do you take a look in your investigation?
Yeah.
As you take a
Because
look,
it sounds visible.
yeah, as you take a look outside, you do see the slaves being like marched in a 3-wide column towards the other arena, so then they have somewhere to stay.
Alright.
But as you make your way through, you do find the armory, or what's
Okay.
left of it, should I say, as one of the explosions was the armory going up in smoke.
Okay.
But you do see 2 short swords, a pike, a mace, and a dagger still somehow in a usable state.
Okay. I'm gonna try and carry some of it because my strength
You
is
have a
quite...
bag of holding.
What? Oh yeah. Cool. I'm gonna use that.
So as you pop them in, are you going to make your way back to Zeta?
Yes.
So as you make your way back down, you do reach the middle of the arena. You see the remaining about 30-ish slaves that are still there, and you do see Zeta just patiently awaiting your arrival.
Hey Zeta, I've got the weapons you... And I just show
Distribute
them.
as many as you can to the slaves.
Okay, cool.
So you have 4 weapons. Who are you distributing them to?
I give one short sword to one slave, another short sword to a slave, a mace to another slave, and
So you just distribute them to 4 like slaves at random, or one that's in a group?
how many are there in the group?
So you do see like most of the people just sat there just thinking over what's just happened. You do see one group of 3,
Okay.
but other than that, it probably will just be a case of give them to which people you can.
I'll just give one weapon to each group, so then they're like one slave's got their side to protect them.
Okay, so after you distribute the 4 weapons, what are you gonna do?
Can
And
you
I'm-
scavenge for more weapons from the soldiers' bodies?
Uh,
The
Guess I could-
the soldiers all like retain their weapons. If not, then it's either crushed under rubble or has been taken by another soldier. They had enough time.
Fuck.
I guess I would just say to the slaves, good luck with those weapons. Hopefully they'll be useful.
They
And I
they look at the weapons, and then they look at each other, and then just look at you as if to say, "What the fuck are we gonna do with these?"
just, if you see an enemy coming to you, use your best and swipe them with the weapon you've got. And I go back to Zeta.
Righty ho. So as you return to Zeta, what do you do?
I guess probably just like hang about and see what happens else. I think. Zeta.
Let's go find the party.
Yeah, let's do it before we get even more troubled.
So
and stuff.
as you walk out, you see Zeta. You now see the column of slaves being funneled through the city towards the other arena. You see off towards the wall. You see Hazel and Arlen chatting to Chelsea, and you see Nisa just sat on the bank, just like sat there looking out, wishing for something. So, choice is yours.
I'm like kind of trying to gather like the whole party.
Okay, so are you gonna go over to Arlen and Hazel?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
Hungry.
Arlen and Hazel, you see Zaz and Zeta coming over as Chelsea gives you this look of you are the worst thing that has ever happened in my life, even worse than my father.
Has Chelsea shaken my hand yet to earn them that drink?
She wants that drink, and then she'll shake your
I
hand.
yeah, I say like easily done, and I hold my hand out to shake it.
Also,
She takes it timidly.
Bet.
Mark,
It's DM, but okay.
sorry. By the time would I have written that letter?
What letter?
The letter I said that I'm going to be handing to Chelsea?
What letter? You said you were going to write a letter?
To
Yes.
basically
Yes, she
say that
did.
when she goes to
Yeah.
Intracia, she's gonna get a job.
Oh, I know you.
No.
I know you said that, but I didn't know you were writing a letter about it.
I said that I'm going to write a letter for Chelsea to say, can they give her a job because, stuff happened.
Sure. I mean, that's not hard
We-
to.
We're kind of the reason behind it. So,
I'm the reason behind it.
Mm.
And they kind of want to move down there, so can they please give them an establishment to stay at and to work for it?
Sure, that's not too hard to write.
Yeah, that's what I've been writing.
And please write it in common.
Yes, I did. I also put my crest on it.
I'm proud of you. But yeah, after like Chelsea shakes my hand, I'm gonna see the other two, and still with the look of like beating myself up, I'm gonna say, "Well, they're alive."
Yep.
Unfortunately.
I'm gonna
Save
hand
it for
my-
later. If we move quickly, we can free the slaves. They're being marched to the other arena.
There is no freeing them. You'll be going up against the entire city, and unless you want to end up a bucket of spare parts as she starts getting out, I suggest you either leave or play by the rules here, Tin Man. As she then starts walking off in the direction of the pub.
I'm gonna catch up to Chelsea and go, oh, and that letter I was giving to give you.
I'll give it to
Yeah.
me when we meet later.
Wait,
Okay.
I owe her the drink. I'm gonna run to her.
I knew
For the
one thing.
record, I wouldn't have set it on fire if you didn't set the guards on me.
Who's the one
You
that
know your
shot
face has been-
first?
You
I
shot first verbally.
Are you a fucking half-wit, Tin Man? Or is it literally nuts and bolts up there?
Probably.
There is a reason I kind of despise your kind. It's because you have no compassion for the people around you.
Seriously, you're saying that?
Yes!
Both of
You
you.
were just giving us a speech about how you don't like the slaves killing each other, but you need it to make your own life a little better.
The slaves don't always kill each other.
Don't always.
It's by my father's request. Should he see them live to fight another day, or whether he sees them executed, it's his choice, not mine.
It's your choice to do nothing.
She looks to Arlen and Hazel. I'll see you at dusk, and then continues walking back to the down to the pub.
I was gonna join her anyway and do it immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just like wave her off, and then just like go back to like defeating myself as if like what the fuck.
Hold on.
I'm going over to Alan.
What's her name again?
Chelsea.
I'm just gonna say, Chelsea,
She doesn't stop. She just raises her hand behind her to say, leave it for later.
Okay, I was gonna do something. Okay.
She is not in the mood, okay?
I was gonna give her a platinum coin, but okay.
Again, you can give it to her later.
I owe her anyway, and I need to spend my a lot of money.
I'm just gonna go up to Arlen, and I'm gonna go, it's not your fault, it's theirs. And I'm gonna point to Zeta, so don't beat yourself up about it. I love you, you're handsome, and stop beating yourself up.
Where did you say they were heading the slaves to?
The other arena.
The one you originally were gonna burn down.
Yeah.
But we decided to burn it.
Yeah, but we burned both down, so it's a win-win.
Bro,
Yeah.
you burnt one down.
And now
We'll
that
burn the other
one's
one
going
down.
that one's going to be heavily fortified now with guards. You know that.
Arena of Fire, my one. My brother owns it. Ugh, I'm gonna have to get hold of Andrew. But Andrew's currently serving the military, as far as I'm aware. That's gonna be-
Arlen,
What?
Go on,
I
Hayden.
know you're gonna yell at me, but I have something to tell you because I wanted to talk to you about it, but there wasn't really a time for it.
Saying I'm gonna get mad at you is really going to foreshadow what's going to happen, so, yeah, as I, crack my knuckles. What is it?
So, I had a conversation with the Zari.
Mhm.
They told me that if I take down the casinos, that should take down most of it.
I immediately give the face what the fuck did you just do? And I'm going to just turn to Hazel and say, don't tell me.
So,
Don't fucking tell me.
I didn't do anything bad.
Did you try to rob a casino?
I tried to do it by myself. I didn't get caught.
Oh my god. Hazel Lillian Christiel,
I know.
my future queen of Antracia.
Yes.
Why
Oh,
the
that's
fuck did you do that?
I don't know. I got to the vault door and couldn't unlock it, so I kind of got out there.
And you didn't notify us beforehand to, I don't know, distract them?
I was mad at this one, and I'm pointing at a certain somebody we all
If
know.
it's Nisa, they're far away. They're a
No,
little bit.
Yeah,
this-
Nice is a distant away, but you can still point to them.
I was mad at that one, so I thought I could do it by myself, but I couldn't.
I'm glad for you on trying. But, dear,
Yes.
please let us know beforehand. We could have lost you.
Yeah.
And casinos will
Also-
try and flirt with you. And I'm not letting anyone take my little fluffy bean as I, ruffle your hair.
Oh, is that what they were trying to do?
I swear to freaking Esalinti. People
job.
at pubs and taverns whistle at you to try and flirt with you and possibly do something else with you.
I thought they were just trying to catch my attention to talk to me.
No, they were going to flirt with you, get you drunk, and possibly drug you, take you up to a tavern room, and have their ways with you.
Well, someone did ask me if I wanted a drink. I told them I don't drink, and then they called me boring.
Thank Esalinti, you said that.
You just hear from over the way, just Nisa going, I'm glad you learned quick.
I don't drink alcohol.
Oh god, you really are boring, aren't you?
What?
Sheesh! That hit different.
Also, Azari passed me this, and it's a contact to a person on the outside we can funnel the funds to from the casino.
Can I take a look, sis?
Yes.
Kansai's studies there. Yes.
So you just
Thanks.
have you have a look at the profile. Make a. Actually, no. You would not know this person.
They
Not
said
even
that
if my
we could
history
funnel.
checked.
If you don't know him, you don't know him.
Would I know them?
Nope. Well, you.
None of us would.
Yeah, you lot are all out of the know on this one.
What does
They-
it say is DM?
It's basically a profile of who it is, a 200-ish-year-old elven man, goes by the name HS Contact 14, and then obviously the details to like funnel the funds to, and all that.
Okay.
They said if we filed the funds to them, they'll get them to the townspeople. So I thought maybe we could, but it seems a bit risky
Well-
at the moment. With the freaking arena being burnt down.
Love.
Zeta.
What?
Do keep note. I have like barely spent my 600 gold and I kinda don't want to spend it. But I owe someone a drink and I'm happy to do that because I kinda do owe it to them as they are my former marriage spouse. But yeah. By the way, what time is it? Like what time of day is it, DM?
You're looking at around 5 o'clock, so it's gonna start getting dark soon.
So what would the time of day be for me to meet them?
Probably
About 6?
Yeah, probably around 6-ish. Just gone 6, something like that.
I'm gonna go with her then.
To kill an hour, or to kill about less than an hour. I'm going to. Actually, I'm not gonna really do anything. I'm just gonna like go into my pocket and I'm just gonna like take a look at like a family photo that it's clearly seen that I have scribbled a few people's faces out. So I've scribbled out my father, I've scribbled out Andrew, I've scribbled out Freya. But the only person that's not been scribbled out is Arlen's mother. So if like anyone looks at that, you'll see that they have been scribbled out apart from me and my mother.
Righty-ho.
Why is your sister being scribbled out?
Don't think you remember? They walked away because of me.
Yes, but you can check if they've thrown their band away to see.
Can I?
As you
Like
look-
not like enable the contact so like I'm trying to call them, but like can I check it?
You see it pulsating a slow blue, which normally indicates that there's still someone on the other end.
So she still has it.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Can I Arcana check in case?
Without activating it to get a connection through, you would have no idea.
So no Arcana check. Got it.
No Arcana check. You either just accept it or give it a little ring ring.
I haven't even rolled this session. This is amazing.
Make a perception check.
Oh for fuck's sake. Fine, I will.
You see a bee flying past your face.
I have a plus 12. D20.
12?
Yeah, I have a plus 12. Perception
Bard.
is my perception is one of my 2 expertise. Because I'm a bard.
Bards are broken.
31. 19 plus 12.
You see nothing. No, I'm joking. So as you're there and you look at the locket and you look at the bracelet, you see, as you bring your head up, you see something coming from the sky. This large structure, this large moving structure of an airship slowly coming over the city.
Is there a logo that I recognize on it?
It is the Imperial crest, so it's the one of your
Jesus
family.
No!
How far
Oh,
away
it's
is
my
it?
dad! Oh, it's my dad!
Make a perception, make a perception check, Zeta, because you're not with them, so you need to try and actively see it.
Can
Be honest. They probably heard that you were here.
I wait? How far up in the sky is it from me?
25.
So both of you can, Zeta obviously looking up and seeing it, you can judge that it's about... Oh god, what's an ad? Give me a second.
I was gonna say, because if it's a set distance, I know what I'm doing.
Of a blimp.
I'm grabbing hold of you.
It's
No,
about...
I'm not. I'm not going to Dimension Door.
About 500 feet in the air.
Aww.
That's the only. Ah, dang it.
You were going to Dimension Door up there, weren't you?
No, I was gonna cast fucking message. But that's 120 feet. But my Eldritch Blast is not Eldritch Blast.
Is that...
That's wrong character.
Let's recreate the Hindenburg! Bah!
No, I'm thinking of my backup character who's a warlock. Okay, so I'm not gonna Dimension Door because someone has hold of me.
Hey, can you dimension door me up?
If I touch you, then yes.
Dimension Door is 400 feet.
No, Dimension Door is 500.
Is it?
If you dimension door,
Yeah.
you're taking me with me. You.
No, if I touch someone, they will go instead of me.
I'm go up to Arlan and ask him to dimension door me up.
I'm gonna say fuck off.
Pretty please?
I'm gonna
Excuse
look
me,
at you and I'm
Hazel,
gonna
what did
say,
you do to the arena?
I'm gonna say, if you puppy eye me, that's gonna definitely be a no.
How I physically cannot puppy eye you. There is no movement capability in my face.
Either way, you're going to timeout, and I point to where Nisa is.
You just see Nisa still just like looking off, just fiddling with something in her hands, just having her time alone.
With the blimp, obviously knowing that it's to do with my family. Do I see what way it's going? Like, is it going to like the arena?
It
or
is coming
going...
over the actual city, so it is coming straight over. You can just tell it is going to be over. Let's have a look at the map.
Do they know if it's landing in the city?
That's kind of what I'm referencing. Is it going to land here? Because I know exactly what I'm gonna fucking do.
There is a large space of land at the front. If you look at the maps if you look at the map in World Maps chat, there is a large space at the front, just in front of the pagoda.
Oh yeah.
It's going there. It's not like it's not like massive full airship size. It's sort of like a mini blimp.
Like a private jet.
Yeah, it's a mini blimp because steampunk blimp.
Where's the map?
It's if you go to World Maps, it's literally on the recent message. Can I not to split away from the party, but can I like run towards the area, but staying in the part, obviously, that we're in, like the inner city, just so I can see who of my family is going to exit.
So you're just gonna wait for it to land and see who's coming out.
But then, obviously, when it's time to go and meet Chelsea, I will go and meet Chelsea.
Righty ho, you
I'm
can.
with him.
Okay, Hazel, that's going with them. Zaz, what are you gonna be doing? Zaz just like, huh, what? Oh wait.
Oh, I was eating.
Oh,
That's right. I guess just he were like, I'm gonna get prepared and see what's gonna come along.
so you're gonna go with Arlen and Hazel?
Yeah.
Am I
forgot
allowed
what
to
we
come?
wanted to do.
Shiva, you can come as long as you don't commit any fucking sort of genocide or arson.
I'll
I
keep an eye
won't
on
commit
him.
genocide.
Promise
Or
me.
arson.
Promise me.
I promise I
out
won't
of-
commit genocide.
Out of character, promise me.
Out of character, I promise I won't commit genocide.
Alright, you can come. Nisa!
Mm-hmm. What? Sorry?
I point to the blimp. My family's here. You coming with?
Make a perception check real quick.
Oh, bet. Bet.
I know I'm giving you perception checks, but harder rolls are to come.
Natural 20. 32.
You see Nisa's been crying a little bit as they just say, yeah, sure,
Can I cast message?
you can.
Is something alright?
Oh my god, I know that name.
Wait, hold on. I need to have a look, because I think Rain sent me their stats. I don't know if it was on Instagram or if it was on Discord, but...
I'm scared
Ah,
of...
there it is. Uh-huh.
I'm scared.
So they just say, yeah, everything's fine.
Insight check.
Okay.
Incisive sense? Is... Paladin? Or no?
No.
Okay, that's fair, because Paladelf is busted. What's my insight modifier? 27.
They're not telling the full truth.
Recast. I can tell you're lying.
Now is not the time.
Recast, and I will say, I won't pry, I understand, let's go. And I'm going to lead with Hazel, like, behind me, but obviously with me.
Hazel's by your side.
Oh god. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna lead, and I'm just gonna head towards the well, staying inside the inner city, but just so I can see the blimp and see who of my family is going to fucking leave.
Okay, so as you sort of get around the landing site, you wait, you see it come down, you see it rest. Actually, what proportion?
If I need to send you any relative names, I will be happy to.
You see, departing from the blimp, as it makes contact, you see obviously a regiment of your guards, so they're in a lot brighter armor, a lot more disciplined. They immediately move the crowd aside and sort of like just push everyone away, making a path towards the pagoda itself as you watch 6 Imperial Guard walk out, which think like Janissaries, but like incredibly disciplined.
I was gonna say, is there anyone family-wise that's as exiting?
There wouldn't. If I just said there was Imperial Guard, there wouldn't be much sense for there to be Imperial Guard. As walking out from the blimp towards Pagoda, you see side by side, in his full-plated uniform, and Andrew Alfaro, and following very close behind, in this long robe of Alfarian colours, Arlen's father, Oliver Alfaro. I'd say just walk dead straight, no emotion, not looking towards the crowd, looking down their nose towards everyone, as they just walk straight from the airship straight to the pagoda.
Everyone is going to visibly see Arlen kind of wide-eye, mouth unhinged and shocked. Kind of like that one scene in Coco when the guy's like jaw just goes down. And you're going to see tears start to stream down Arlen's face, and you can visibly see that thoughts are going to be running in their head, but they are just too shaken to see that both their father and their brother here in one spot.
Are they walking towards us?
No, they're walking to the pagoda. We're on the right side.
So you've got
Okay.
a whole sea of people blocked by Revellion guards, and then you just see them like in the distance, like a red carpet security session as they just walk looking down their noses at everyone straight from the airship to the pagoda.
But you see what I basically described as I'm shaken and kind of in my head just overwhelmed.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god. I'm good at those.
Side for a moment.
I was gonna say, because like if I buckle down to my knees, I was gonna do something.
Yeah, you just buckle down and you just start uncontrollably crying.
As I uncontrollably cry and buckle to my knees, can I keep hold of the locket in my hand? And whilst I'm uncontrollably crying, I'm going to quietly just sob and say, and I'm sorry if this is going to trigger any laughter or anything, but because of Arlen being the middle child, he's just going to sob and say, Mom. Basically, he's wanting his mother, even though he's pretty much 23, but still, he's clingy and wants his mother.
I'm gonna crouch down and I'm going to hug them and just hug them tight and rub their back and just say, I know I'm not your mother, but I'll still be here to comfort you. Then.
Why are they here? Both him and Andrew.
You wanted to confront him, right?
This is too early. This is way too fucking early. I wanted to
Arlen.
go home and confront him then.
Arlen. Not the right time, Shiva.
Why are they both here? I know Andrew inherited the arena because he's the oldest, but still.
Right. We're going to get you somewhere out of the public eye, and I'm going to calm you down for a bit.
I need to go see Chelsea. I'm fine.
You do start seeing an orange glow start descending upon the top of the pagoda as the sun does start to set. Well, actually, it's not on the top of the pagoda. Well, actually, it is because the sun's setting. So yeah, you see like the top half of the pagoda lit up by this orange glow as the sun, as the sky just very slowly it starts to wash from that blue to like the yellows and oranges of the setting sun, especially in the springtime.
When you go to see Chelsea, I'm by your side. But you don't seem to be in the best state to see her right now.
I'm sorry, but I want to go alone.
I'm not going to leave you alone, Arlen. Not right now.
Why is my laptop fucking up? No, I don't want to invite anyone to the fucking server.
Don't you dare say you're fine, because you're not, and I can see it.
I need to talk with Chelsea anyways about this current situation, and now that Andrew's here, I can do the set audience that me and Nisa intended.
I'm gonna look Arlen in the eyes and say, if you're going, I'm going with you.
You if you come with me, just at least give a bit of space.
I will give you your space, but I'm not leaving you alone. Not in this
Marcus
condition.
Artiface, shut the fuck up! I will just nod and I'll turn to the other three and say, you three can come if you'd like, but stay on the far end of that room, or you can do what you'd like outside, but don't do anything stupid or near my family, please. I did tell you, and you guys did promise me. My father and my brother are my business only. And as leader, I order this.
I'll
Okay.
stay out.
Yeah, I'll stay out.
I turn to Nisa.
Sure. Whatever you wish.
Can I insight check and see if that's sarcasm?
Go for it.
Get away, glove. 18.
You said, after knowing Nisa for as long as you have, you can tell that this is like them genuinely taking your words to heart for once.
What the hell has happened with Nisa? Anyways, that was not in character. I'm then going to lead to the tavern or the pub. But obviously, if the three are staying out, then it will just be me and Hazel going in.
Before Arlen goes, I'ma scribble down IOU Zeta on a piece of paper and ask Arlen to give it to Chelsea.
I will take it.
Does it literally just say IOU, love Zeta?
XOXO.
XOXO, kiss kiss, heart heart.
That will piss them off more.
Winky face. Anyways, yeah, is it just that, or is it anything else?
It's just that.
Okay, well, we're going to the pub.
Okay, so obviously Hazel and Arlen are going inside. Zeta, I'm guessing you're staying outside.
Yeah.
Zaz, are you staying outside?
Yeah.
And Nisa's gonna go in, but she's going to obviously take your word and just hunker down in another corner.
Okay, I'm then going to obviously look at Hazel and do the nod as if like you know what I told you.
But also, can you no, I think it's best I give them this in person. I'll let you do your business and then I'll go talk to them.
I nod and then walk up to where Chelsea is.
So as you walk into the tavern restaurant part of the Alfaro Inn, you do see it's a long room. It's not necessarily deep and boxed. It's long and rectangular. As you see her in like her own cubicle, just with a drink in hand. You see her makeup smudged very much as she just takes like the Viking swigs of her drink. Nisa obviously goes up to the bar, orders something, and then goes in the opposite direction.
I walk up and I just like sit on the opposite side.
Okay, so you sit opposite Chelsea.
Just to be respectful, but if she wants me to sit closer, then I will. But I will sit opposite just to see how it goes.
She doesn't intervene in where you sit. She just lets you sit. As you can now see, both of you now see her face, like, eyeshadow and mascara is like all smudged and running down her face. Her hair's a bit in a mess.
I believe I owe you,
You certainly do.
and I will happily do so. And I also have just saw something that you might need to know about.
The fact that your father and brother are here.
How'd you know?
We were all told of their arrival. They're coming to inspect their famed ally. So we had to make sure everything was tip top. And unfortunately, my head's now on the line for that.
I put the finger up. I put one finger up as if like one moment, and I'm then gonna go to the bar and get what I owed, and order 2 drinks. One for me, one for Chelsea.
Is it alright if I signal Arlen if it's alright to come over?
I signal and say I cast message to you and say, not now.
Okay.
But
Not now. Vibe with Nisa.
Vibe with Nisa. But
play with the person that put my life on the line. Okay.
Well, vibe with whoever you want, but just not now because she's crying. Yeah, I'm gonna order 2 drinks.
Okay.
And 2 strong ones.
Okay, so you watch as the bartender brings up 2 whiskey glasses and pours them nicely with whiskey.
How much do I take off?
Go ahead and take off 20 silver. Obviously, with the Civil War going on, prices are starting to slowly go through the roof.
So how much gold would that be?
That would be 1/5 of a gold coin.
Math.
So subtract 1 gold, add 80 silver as change.
Isn't 100 silver 1 gold?
Yes.
So 80 silver.
So subtract.
And then take away 1 gold.
Yes.
I'm
and
on,
add 20 silver onto your
Yeah, I'm on 57 platinum, 599 gold, and 80 silver.
Okay, so you take.
I'm gonna then take them to the table.
You see Chelsea just looking at a tank, and she slides it across to the wall.
I then just plonk the 2 down, but obviously with mana, because obviously noble. And I'm just then gonna sit and I'm gonna take a big swig.
Con saving throw.
Bet! I've not done this in ages! 22. No. 22.
So was it 22 or 22?
22, I think.
22, okay. So, as you take a fairly big swig of whiskey, which you're not really meant to do with whiskey, but you sort of manage to get it right, and it goes down. It really warms, like, as it goes down, as whiskey does. You watch Chelsea do the same with a much bigger swig, as she just puts it down and her head just, like, rocks a little bit.
I'm going to go and sit closer, as, like, in case she either passes out or gets a bit more tipsy, just so I could aid in case she gets, like, in case she hurts herself or anything. But I'm just gonna stay cautious. Even though she's former, I still have my respect.
As you sit by, she shuffles up and letting you sit down. She just looks at what's left in the glass, and she's just like, "What did I do to be a bad person, Arlen?"
What do you mean?
You said it yourself. I'm not the same person you were destined to marry. I'm not the once Jacob Caribou that I was. Instead, I'm
Chelsea. Listen. We were arranged to marry, and as much as that affected us too, because it was forced, you and I are the exact same with morals and motives and alignments and absolute care. We're both not the original genders we were assigned. We're both effectively queer, and not who we were supposed to be, or who our families wanted us and raised us to be. But karma is a simple thing to understand. Yes, you may have fucked up, but you aren't a bad person. You were just persuaded in the wrong way. As much as I knew you back then when we confirmed to not go with this marriage, because I was in love with Malachi and you wanted to be your own person and then find your love, I understand from what you're trying to say, but you're not that shit of a person.
She just
You're just like me.
She leans on the table and just looks at it with that face of try convincing me.
I will freaking persuade. I will. I'm gonna take another swig.
Con save.
Fucking that. You sounded like you were so evil with that.
Con save.
17.
She's doing better as well. As she takes another swig, she doesn't go any worse. She just looks at you again.
I will persuasion check if I have to, but I'm going to look at her and say, I know back then, obviously, like I said, forced marriage, we didn't want it, and we were talking about it in your house after I got attacked by that slave and then got saved by Vi, and you were helping me, you were caring, you were so inquisitive and wanting the best for the both of us, and we confirmed to go on our own paths and not undergo the marriage, which I'm forever grateful for.
She holds a finger up and presses it against your lips. Just stop talking for a moment.
With the pressed face, I'm just gonna go, why?
She pulls out a note and slams it on the table.
Can I take it and read it?
You see it's a note from the bank of Vedici.
Oh shit.
And it's basically a summary of expenses and, like, obviously a monthly tally up of all the expenses and earnings. And Chelsea is 4 million platinum in debt.
4 million platinum. I'm gonna just look at it, and as soon as I see the 4 million platinum in debt, I'm just gonna look at her with wide eyes.
Now do you know why I needed that money? Now do you know why I had to do what I did?
With that, what the fuck?
I suggest you take a little mental image of that and give it to your little robotic friend. Maybe then it might actually see some sympathy in me as she finishes off her drink. No worse to the effect.
I'm gonna take the last big swig of mine.
Con save.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You sound so imperative. 19.
So yeah, Arlen takes whiskey like a champ.
Fucking bet ya. Can I sleight of hand placing the note in the most preoccupied pocket that she has?
Sleight of hand check with disadvantage. She is looking at you, despite the fact she's drunk.
No fucking way.
Proof now.
2 natural ones.
Oh!
So, 5 or a 5?
I'll take the 5. As you go to slip it in, she sort of just moves back and it's like, I haven't said you could touch me like that, Arlen. You know you have got a girlfriend.
What the fuck? That was on character. I swing up and I just show the note in between my fingers. I wasn't going to fucking touch you. And I just then, in between the 2 fingers, hold the note towards her.
She snatches it back and just stuffs it in a pocket.
I was going to because you're currently drunk, and obviously looks like you were going to stumble your way out and possibly hurt yourself. And I still care.
Oh, trust me, Arlen. Oh, I may be drunk, but this isn't the first time I've been drunk. Because the first 5 times, as she leans out of the cubicle so you can like see the tavern, I slept with that one, and those 2 together. The 4th time I didn't sleep with anyone, and the 5th, that's a different story entirely. But I've not been. This isn't my first time drunk, Arlen. I have learnt the hard way of what happens.
And I'm glad I haven't. Either way, and I'm still holding it, I still care even though you're an ally. I don't want you completely fucking over your reputation just because of a drunk night.
I wouldn't be surprised if you found me laying in bed with a Revellion spear stabbed through my chest from one of your father's personal guard for having the arena burnt down, because they're not going to believe it was some metal man with a barrel of tar now, are they? Some metal man who tried to kill me. Speaking of, I've put in the order with with some people, and there are going to be wanted posters put up of those 2. So if I was you, I wouldn't hang around them as much.
Arlen's gonna stay kind of not really stay silent as if like they don't know what to do, but they kind of stay silent looking at the table and their like hand, as if like, whose influence do I go for? Because this is kind of like the first time in years that Arlen has kind of been tied between 2 people, because obviously their father and Malachi, and now it's the party and reputation. And Arlen's gonna kind of just like look up at you at Chelsea with a slight sign of sympathy, with obviously noble respect, and just stutter and say, what about redemption?
Redemption. In a city like this, one that's one step away from being under martial law, I doubt they'd have the time. Armies from the north and the east keep closing in day by day, whether it's only meters or not, but soon this city itself will be under shelling fire, artillery. So just do yourself a favour. Get out of here while this place still stands, because the next time you see it, it won't be.
What do you mean?
I would estimate around a week, maybe 10 days, before this army gives way and Vedici falls. The army flees on an airship or via a vessel round to Rebellion lands, and somehow, some way, it just manages to fight another day, but I don't know. I'm too drunk.
Do you need help escorting out? And I give that look of actual sincere care.
My room is on the first floor, room 2020. 2020. As she reaches into a pocket and looks at the key and closes one eye as she moves it back and forth. 207.
I take a look at the key.
It says 207 on it.
That's 207. You got it.
Look, if this was 3 years ago, before the war started, before any of this shit happened, I probably would have made out with you here and now, but
What?
But I know that you are happy, and I'm not going to ruin that for you.
I give that like wide-eyed shock as if like you actually still care.
You thought I didn't give a fuck?
No, I just thought after the years of obviously no contact and no communication, you just ended up not giving a shit.
I wanted to communicate with you, but I didn't know where you were. You were so far away. And so...
I was in Tracia for a while and then Bomb Fortuna, and now I'm here.
You see her slump onto the table as then she just starts heavily snoring.
I'm going to cast message to you and say, meet me up at room 207.
Okay, I'm going up to room 207.
I'm then going to carry, I'm gonna carry Chelsea, damsel in distress style. So one on the back, one on like underneath the legs.
Oh, so like a bridal carry.
Yeah.
Okay, and you just make your way through to 207. Okay, so when
Do I not need the strength check?
She's pretty light. But make one anyway.
Okay.
Because you mentioned it.
Sure. I was gonna say, because do I need to do that anyways? Because I'm weak as fuck. Never mind. 22.
So you managed to, like, obviously sliding around the cubicle, you're like, come on, and just easily sling her up as you see Hazel
I have the
make
key
their way.
in my other hand.
Yeah, you see Hazel make their way up one of the stairs as you got the other. You both
I give
meet.
her the key.
Yeah, you both meet outside 207. You hand Hazel the key. Hazel, you see in Arlen's arms a passed out Chelsea whose face is just ruined with makeup.
Don't worry. Passed out.
Okay.
Can
What did
unlock
you
the
guys
door
talk
for me,
about?
please?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll discuss that with the party when we get out.
Okay.
Can you unlock the door for me, please? Thank you.
I'm gonna open the door, but I'm also going to step in, put the letter on the table in there, and also write a note saying, I know you've probably got a target on your head now. So if you want to take this off for now, you can, and get out of here.
As Hazel does that, I'm going to signal for Hazel to remove the bed covers.
Okay, I'm going to go remove the bed covers.
I'm then going to lay
Wait,
her...
sorry?
Huh?
The quilt, sorry?
The quilt. I'm going to slide Chelsea onto the bed, and then I'm going to, like, with obviously respect and manner, because noble, tuck her in, and from my satchel, I'm going to take out, and I should have spoken with this beforehand, but I need to talk to you about it anyways, a little plush that she would have given me.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So a little like kind of a little bear, just a little simple kind of like brown bear kind of little thing, and I'm just gonna place it next to her on the shoulder on the pillow.
Okay.
And yeah.
So obviously you pull that quilt, you put her on her side, you give her the plush. She sort of recognizes it and she just instinctively hugs it as you put the quilt over. The two of you leaving silently and quietly, just
Do not disturb sign.
yeah, just you close the door. You obviously lock it, slide the key under the door for the morning.
I'm then going to grab Hazel and walk down the stairs, and then get Nisa, and then get out.
As you walk down the stairs, it's unreasonably quiet. As walking down, you see at the bar this full-plated person. You recognize him instantly, Arlen. As they just stand there, they, with the tips of their fingers, pop down coins on the bar. The bartender just a little shakenly just pours him a drink as Andrew snatches it up, necks it in one.
I'm not going down the stairs yet.
And
I'm hiding.
Stealth. Actually, are you just going back up the stairs?
I was gonna ask something. Could I get Hazel to immediately, like, leave with Nisa so I can say something to this absolute son of a bitch?
I'm by your side all the way.
Fuck.
No, but if you want to like get Hazel and Nisa out of there, you can. It's your choice.
I will literally say like one sentence and then book it.
One sentence and then dimension door.
While we're upstairs, do I see you back up the stairs?
I'm not backing up. I'm kind of just like staying still, trying not to. Well, not trying not to make a noise like stealthily, but just like I notice who it is, and I'm just there like, oh shit, it's him. And then I'm gonna turn to you and say, please just wait for me outside with Nisa, please. I will literally be like 5 minutes. You can wait like right in the doorway if you need to.
Hazel's just gonna go, okay, but first, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna kiss you on the cheek, and I'm just gonna go, stay safe. I love you.
I love you too. No, just go.
And I'm gonna go.
Right,
I blush bright pink, and I'm like, I'm in love.
So Hazel, you go around, you grab Nisa, you head out. You join Zeta and Zaz. Arlen.
I'm going to walk down the stairs as if like nothing's happened, obviously like hiding the blush, and I'm going to notice Andrew.
Hold on.
Oh god.
After he takes a drink, he looks around to one side, which is when you come down the stairs. He looks around to the other, and he does a little double take. Aurora?
Andrew, hi.
Finally decided to come home, have you?
Yeah, I did.
Well, you'll be pleased to know when I tell Father the good news. Now come on, let's go.
Wait, where are we going?
We're going to see him, remember?
I kind of, in the pocket of my dress, I'm gonna kind of like grip the note of what the spy had, and I'm just gonna say, I'm not alone though, I'm with friends.
Well, they don't matter now, you're with family. Now come on.
Okay.
Do you need me to drag you?
I just link arms in the sibling way, and I just say, lead the way. And immediately, can I cast message?
To whom?
Hazel. No. Yeah, Hazel. And I'm gonna say, trust me on this. I did say I'd be 5 minutes, but I have last-minute family business to take care of.
Arlen,
I will recast and say I will literally be a couple of minutes. Trust me.
As obviously, Andrew, you link arms, you cast the messages, you walk out of the Alfaro Inn. Hazel, Zaz, Zeta, and Isa all watch as Arlen is just linked arms with this slightly taller than Arlen man with full plate armor as he's just marching with her, almost pretty much dragging Arlen across like the courtyard towards the pagoda.
As well as casting a message to Hazel, I'm then going to immediately. I'm immediately casting a message to Zaz as well, and I'm going to say, keep the party safe.
Okay, I'll try my best. I'll send in that.
As you hear that, you see Hazel just dart off.
Well, I'm going to, like, as I walk past, just so the party can hear, I'm going to say, so, how's father anyways? Is he doing okay?
He has been... Well, the stress of the war has taken its toll, but I'm
He
sure...
was tied up, wasn't he?
I'm sure he'll power through, do not worry.
No, I have my gratitude towards him, always, you know? I just need this to go to plan so I can kill Dad. And I'm not saying this in character, I just want this to happen.
So, how's things been on the road? I know you had the foolish aspiration of trying to be a bard.
Managed to make quite the money. About 600 gold and 60 platinum.
That's not bad. I underestimated your abilities.
Same with father. The only people who had faith in me was Mother and Freya. As soon as I say Freya, I streak a tear but immediately wipe it with my other hand.
Oh, come. We have much to discuss.
Of course.
So, as the other four watch Arlen and Andrew walk off together, what is it you four are doing? We'll start with Hazel.
I'm tailing Arlen and her brother.
Stealth check.
Okay.
I would know, obviously,
What
because
is-
Hazel wants to stay with me.
Yeah, what is Zaz gonna do?
I'm just gonna watch and just keep an eye on anything happens.
So you're going to join Hazel in tailing Arlen and Andrew just to make sure nothing bad happens, yes?
Possibly, yes.
If I get hurt, I'll scream.
Okay, and what's Zeta doing?
I'll join too.
Okay,
And,
so
if
all three of you make stealth checks.
17.
Okay, 17. Zaz.
Oh, it says 17.
17, nice. And Zeta?
Dirty 20.
Very good. Now let's see if Andrew notices you all.
Oh.
Okay. What is it you want to ask, Shiva?
Is a dagger big enough to infuse with a second level spell?
Oh my god. I said not to kill him.
I'm not killing him.
You fucking better not.
First level.
Okay. What do I need to infuse with a second level spell?
I'd say like a sword, not just a bit longer than a short sword. So like any sort of martial weaponry.
Would my shield be big enough?
Potentially.
Okay. I'm infusing that with invisibility and giving it to Hazel.
So you're infusing the shield with invisibility,
Yeah, a charge of invisibility.
and that is going into the hands of Hazel.
I'll want this back afterwards, but if you need to get after them, then this should help you get by unnoticed.
I'll be fine, I have a plan. I'm gonna kill him. I'm joking. No, not yet.
We're gonna go after. I'm not gonna use the invisibility yet. I'm only gonna use it when it's needed.
Yeah, that's why I infused it.
So, as obviously Nisa will tail as well. She got a fucking natural 20, okay.
Fucking hell!
That's the only natural 20 I've rolled this game. So.
Well done, Rain.
Rain,
Do you know what Rain's pluses are?
I know there are rogues, so it's like a ludicrous amount. I know they sent me their stats like a while ago. Let me just have a look.
I don't even have a good dexterity modifier.
Okay, so that's no less than 30.
Jesus Christ.
So, Rain is invisible.
Yeah, Ray just becomes one with the wind, and Nisa becomes a
Sorry.
cloud. So, you all follow them as Arlen and Andrew make their way to the pagoda. Obviously, there's a crowd of citizens around wanting to, like, obviously see inside the pagoda because no one's really seen inside it for the past 8-9 years. As you two managed to get through the Imperial Guard piss easily, and they enter into the pagoda.
Do I immediately see my father?
You do not.
Okay, noted. I'm just gonna like let Andrew, obviously link in arms, kind of escort me.
Okay, what is it? Just quickly, what is it everyone else is going to do while Arlen has been whisked inside the pagoda?
I'm going into the pagoda.
You can't. It is
Where's that?
It is blocked by Imperial guards. The same way that the entrance to the inner city was blocked by Vedici guards, the Imperial Guard are like Nazis on this. They are shit hot.
Can I not sneak past with invisibility, or are they right at the door?
They are shoulder to shoulder.
Can you sneak past with invisibility and Kitsune form?
They are shoulder to shoulder.
They are
Can
shoulder
the
to
Kitsune
shoulder.
climb?
So there's no way to get over unless you manage to jump over them.
And I don't think
Oh, no.
Kitsunes can jump
That's how Dimension
6'2".
No, they cannot.
That can cast
Kitsunes
Dimension
can't
Door,
jump
though.
that high.
Wait,
Shit, I have dimension door!
I've only got one spell slot left, and that's it.
Yeah, Zaz is not stupid enough to like expend it going in and not being able to get out.
Exactly.
Thing is, though, I could have
Hey,
just
one
done...
spell of my
I could have infused something with polymorph.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fuck that. Anyways,
Ariel,
yeah.
don't worry, not in session. I'm sending you something.
Oh, on Instagram.
Yeah.
So, what is it the four of you are going to do?
Wait.
So you're just going to wait patiently?
Levitate could technically work if we align it right, because you can't move in the air, but you can push yourself off other things. So if you go invisible and then move yourself while levitating, kind of just guide yourself along the side of the wall and then go in through the doorway over the guards' heads, you could get in.
Ooh, pretty.
Tell me if that's a stupid plan.
That
I do
is
not have
kinda
a good
stupid.
track record with plans.
Considering there's a wall around the pagoda,
How big is the wall?
the wall is only 15 feet, but there is spikes on the top of it along with barbed wire.
I'm not talking about getting over the wall. I'm talking about using levitate to be able to go through the doorway over the guards' heads.
Could potentially work, but then how are you going to get inside? Because as soon as that front door opens, they're going to know something's up.
Okay, so has the front door already closed again?
Yes.
Shit. I cast Fireball. Just kidding. We know how that went last time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the death of 450 slaves.
Let's
gonna
make
move
it
on from that.
900.
Right, so is there anything you four are going to do before we go to Arlen?
I think I'll just sort of wait patiently because I don't know what to do.
I just realised you gave me moderator on the channel. Thank you for that. Anyways,
Regrettably, there is nothing I can do.
And Hazel?
Yeah.
Is Hazel going to do anything? Or are they going to join Zaz, Zeta, and Nisa in waiting?
I mean, you could try and get over the spikes with levitate, but it would probably require dex check or
Right.
something.
don't worry, I have a plan.
Is there a wall?
There is a wall.
15-foot wall with spikes on top of it.
And barbed wire.
Spikes and barbed wire.
Mm.
I don't even have metal either.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Wish we have how to walk through anything.
God, if you guys
How
actually
do
came
you
up with
do the
proper
wall?
plans, I would be scared.
How tall is the wall?
15
feet.
feet. 15 foot with barbed wires and spikes on the top of it.
So it's not like I could vault it either.
Nope.
If you could, I'd say, what fucking character are you playing?
I wouldn't think you're a kitsune sorcerer fighter. I think you'd be a fucking monk.
My backup could possibly climb up the walls and
Well,
jump it.
your backup is
But
not
I'm not
here.
playing my backup,
Exactly.
regrettably.
You got this, guys. Don't worry. I know what to do.
It's like the pagoda. What is a pagoda again?
It's just a tall tower in the center of the city. That's what it is. This tall, monolithic tower that everything in the city is run from.
Okay, I've got to wait. I can't do anything.
It's fine. I've got this. I know what to do. That's a point question.
What?
Wait, you sent me a message.
I sent you a message saying I'll be fine. But question.
Go on.
When I faced Chelsea in the office, I was gonna cast Modify Memory, but I failed it, so never mind.
Yeah, she made the save.
Yeah, so never mind. I was gonna say could I avoid it, but no, it's fine. But never mind. Okay.
You wanted the
I'm-
spell slot, didn't you?
No! I don't want my 5th level spell slot.
I don't want a high level spell slot. Fuck off.
No, I don't want my Modify Memory because people like to screw me over with it. But anyways,
So, Arlen,
DM.
it's been a very long time since you've been in the pagoda. Obviously, last time you were in here was when you were but a wee little child.
A wee little lass.
A wee little lass by the
A wee
name
little
of
lass.
by the name of Aurora. So it's pretty new to you.
Yes.
Obviously, it's very lavished. Marble pillars, granite surfaces, very very lavish decor. And at the back, you see a set of stairs going up as it just slowly climbs the pagoda. There is an alternative way, as Andrew indicates, to this platform just at the back of the first flight of stairs. As you're going to stand on the platform?
Yes.
Okay, as you do, he joins you, stands by your side. As you feel the platform start to raise up on its own free will, as you start
I kind of shake a little bit.
as you start ascending the many floors until you reach until it slowly stops and you reach the point where you get off. You exit. Andrew follows, obviously.
I look around.
Around you see mannequins with suits of armor mixed in with potentially real suits of armor, like real guards, but the way they're done is in such a way that you can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
You only know because one of them sneezes at one point, and then taking a closer look, you're like, oh, so some of them are real, some of them are fake. Aha.
Okay.
And you got the final flight of stairs to this like golden epauletted door that towers high above you and on either side of you as Andrew walks in front. Now, you finally acquiesce to Father's demand.
I'm sorry.
Well, he wanted you brought back alive, for some, of course.
So you just brought me to Father because I'm wanted?
No. As he just walks up to you, like, really walks up to you.
I take a step back as if, like, I'm intimidated.
He continues to walk up to you until, like, your chests are touching, and he's like, I've come so Father could get his wish. As he just grabs you by the shoulder and throws you down to the ground. You feel...
Andrew, what the fuck?
You feel him pull you back up as he claps your hands behind your back before pulling you back up by those shackles.
Andrew, what are you doing?
Your father's bidding. As he kicks the doors open, you see the lavished and think obviously how I described Chelsea's office, but very, very much more royal, lavish, and very much expended on.
Andrew, please, we can talk about this.
You see, as you're doing, you see, glance at the front, this tall, slender figure standing in front of a desk with this more portly figure behind it. As the slender figure turns around, make a wisdom save with disadvantage.
What? Okay. Lucky dice, lucky dice, lucky dice. I need my lucky dice. I need to succeed this, otherwise I'm going to kill someone. Ha! You're in the dice jail. I can't use you. Lucky dice, lucky dice, lucky dice, lucky dice, lucky dice. Zanzibar, give me the good luck I need, please.
Okay, I'll try my best. I give good luck.
Zanzibar, help me.
Add one.
Oh, if I was there, I would, but
Add one good luck from Zaz. It does nothing, but it makes you feel better.
Okay, thank you. No!
Was that a natural?
It was a natural 20 and a natural 1. So, 5.
So
you can blame me on that.
As you're kicking and screaming against Andrew, who's got you by the throat and just keeps you walking forward, as you see the slender figure turn, you see the once dead eyes of your father just staring back at you with that evil grin, like just perking. You just cannot control your emotion. You just start. Your body goes into haywire. You're kicking and screaming. You're doing everything. But Andrew just...
Hold on, taking off the headset so I can scream.
Here we go.
Andrew, let me go!
As he just throws you down in front of your father as he just walks down. And so the disappointment returns.
I look up, like, very shakily, obviously, like, not really having as much energy or strength as I have intended. I just kind of just look up with the face like, fuck you.
Now, dear Aurora, that's no way to look to your father, is it?
What do you want with me? I just came back. I was here on your behalf.
You hear from behind the desk the portly figure. Maybe we shouldn't. Quiet. It is my daughter, it is my affairs. As he clasps your cheeks and just moves you from side to side, just inspecting your head before chucking you back down. I'm glad to see there's no damage amongst them.
What do you mean?
Andrew, I'll have you prep the ordnance ready for what is to come. The first fight of the season should be quite entertaining.
What?
As Andrew just bows before taking his leave.
Can I, before he leaves, can I Arcana check to see if someone's being charmed?
Go ahead and make it.
Okay. I have a plus... What's my modifier? That's very good. Plus 13.
Is that your second expertise?
Yeah.
Okay, thought so.
32.
As you look back towards Andrew's leaving stature, you don't sense any magical ability. You can just see that he is so devoted to what he believes that he just follows it blindly.
Is he if I remember correctly when we spoke, he's a paladin.
Yes, he is.
Oh, it's this fucking oath! Screw you!
He is so
Anyway.
devoted to what he believes that he follows it without order and without question.
Got it. I'm just then gonna like look at Andrew with a face like you fucking traitor, and then look back up at my father.
As you do, your father walks around you. Now, what do we do with you? Do we simply throw you in the ocean? Or do we torture you until you cry?
Father, we can talk about this. I've done nothing to you. I can just be out of your hair and never involved again.
No, you're too much of a problem if you stay alive.
How am I a problem?
Especially your relation with that Alakai bastard.
Malachi's out of my life.
Oh,
As
is he?
as I try to show my engagement finger, where there's no engagement ring, but there's a promise ring.
Oh,
No, you threw your promise ring away.
It's your one from your side.
Ah.
But yeah, I kind of show that one.
So who's the unfortunate souls to have been corrupted by your words?
I did not corrupt her.
Some goblin, some dwarf, or maybe some paraplegic wolf who somehow understands your vile tone.
Princess Hazel of Ventracia. And I didn't corrupt her. She fell in love with me.
Oh, I bet she did now.
We were kidnapped by half-undead pirates on a ship, and she
Silence.
confessed my long.
Now what do you think, Allderra? As the portly man just stands up. Well, if you ask me, I'm not one to have my children brought through force or anything like that, but I would, in the spirit of the new games and the new season and the unfortunate news of my arena burning down, I would say that perhaps we let them fight in the arena. Let me ask you, woman, do you believe that the slaves here should be free?
I give the face like, what kind of question is that?
It seems you do not understand. Perhaps Oliver here would like to say it in a better way, as your father
I give the face like, you could just torture me, I wouldn't care.
Your father just grabs you under the chin and forces your head to look up as he says, do you wish the slaves to be free?
Can I do something?
What do you want to do?
Give me 1 moment to have a look. Unarmed attack, I could headbutt. I could spit in his face. I could try and charm.
That'd be a
Charm's verbal.
very hard charm, but you could certainly try.
Oh, because he's elven. He's proficient, and he gets advantage.
And he is currently 4 levels above you.
Yeah, shit. I remember this from the one shot.
Yeah.
Bestow curse. I have to touch him. I have bestow curse. Oh no, I already said that. Fuck.
Right, what are you gonna do?
Modify memory. I've already done.
What are you gonna do?
Headbutt him in the forehead.
Okay, at this range, you don't really need to. All you need to do is just bring your head back and just twat him as he recoils back, letting go of you as he just holds the impact area.
I was gonna like see if
Would
I could
that
back
count
away
as
towards the
touching
door.
him to bestow curse?
I was gonna if he let go of me, I was going to immediately try and back away with my feet towards the door so I could book it.
You're on your knees, so you would have to fall back and then start kicking.
Can I do that?
You can certainly try, but there is a very likely chance he will stop you.
Dex check?
That's another nat 20 on his behalf.
No! Can I... Fuck! Can I dex check?
You can certainly try.
Oh, come on.
Make it with disadvantage.
Oh, advantage?
Disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Never mind. Okay.
I'm giving Zazba good luck.
Please! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
What did you get?
My first one was a natural 20.
Okay.
My second one was an 18 plus 2, so dirty 20. So it was either 22 or a dirty 20.
He still beats you by 2.
I had a plus 2 to my modifier.
As you just start kicking back, your father just walks around and just grabbing you by what you have. He just clumps it up and just drags you back to where you were.
I was so fine to be tortured, but this is already torture for me. Anyway.
As he looks down, he's like, I think you may have a point, Allderra. As he walks over to the fireplace that is on the side of the room, and takes a poker with a little glow on the end.
No, he's branding me. He's branding me. He's branding me.
As he walks back, he lifts up the back of your hair and just blowing on the brand just to make sure it's still hot and a little bit of smoke pouring off.
Father, please. Father, we can talk about this.
You will know your place,
Father,
slave.
please.
As he presses it against the back of your neck. Take
How much damage?
10 points of fire damage.
I'm out.
Oh, that's even perfect.
I'm unconscious.
Even better. So,
No!
as he just presses it to the top part of your spine, as you just try and bear what pain you can before your body goes limp, as he pulls the brand away.
I fall, just faceplant on the floor, unconscious.
Lovely stuff. That brings the next part of my plan into motion.
Oh no!
As that,
It's fine.
so while that's been happening, what the group waiting patiently.
Rest in peace. It was nice knowing you all.
You're not dead. Don't worry. I'm not that cruel. I want you all to make perception checks. So Zaz, Hazel, and Zeta make perception checks.
I was gonna say I can't anyways. I'm unconscious and I'm inside the pagoda.
I'm so good I'm good at that.
On behalf of the stream, I'm so sorry for the
19.
loud screaming.
Okay. So 19 for Zeta.
My perception is a flat roll.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
15.
15 for Zaz. Okay.
19.
19. Okay. So as you're waiting, and obviously Nisa's obviously sat a little way, you hear sniffling coming from Nisa. As you turn around, you can see a tear roll down their cheek.
I'm gonna go.
What's wrong with you? You've been down all day.
I just... There's no point trying to lie to you, is there? I miss Vi. Like, really miss her. Them.
Well, there's no point in wallowing in sadness because that's not going to get you anywhere.
And what if...
We'll find them.
And what if we don't? What if they are actually a slave? I mean, Princess, what if Arlen doesn't come out of that tower? How would you feel?
I'm already on the edge as it is. I want to get in there,
Then you
but I can't.
Then you understand where I'm coming from, do you not?
Yes, but I managed to keep my emotions in check. Partially.
Well, let's just say I haven't had the upbringing like you have.
I know, Lisa.
Wait.
We're trying to get, okay?
I don't know what
Mark.
you've been through, but I know that you've not been through good stuff.
Well, you're right about that one, Princess. What is it you wanted to ask me?
How high are the spikes on top of the wall?
The spikes are 3 foot. So the
Okay.
total height of the wall is 18 foot.
I have an idea.
Huh?
So I've got 2 daggers on me. If Hazel turns invisible, uses them to climb most of the way up the wall, and then I cast Levitate on Hazel, which will launch them. Oh wait, Levitate launches them 20 feet into the air.
Yes.
Can you
That
not use
will let them
levitate
get
on
all
all
the
of
way
us?
over the wall. Yeah. No. It can only target one creature, but it can
Do you
get.
not have twin spell?
They're an artificer,
no.
not a sorcerer.
Ah!
I can
They're
get
an
you over.
artificer. Thing
Do
is,
it.
though, if one of you have levitate,
Do it.
the other one, another person would have or should have also taken levitate, just so it could do more than one person.
But that would be smart, remember? We're not smart, we're stupid.
I'm telling you, do it.
The arcane adventures are full of idiots.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
So are you
using.
saying do it?
Yes, I'm using the invisibility.
Okay.
I'm going up the wall, and I'm letting the thing launch me over the wall.
Yeah. So I will use levitate to launch them 18 feet, so they can reach out to the spikes to like kind of pull themselves over.
Don't you just want to give them the whole 20 feet so then they can clear it easily?
They can't move without something to grab onto.
And
With
there
levitate.
won't be anything to grab on, because if you touch
Fair-
the barbed
yep.
wire, you're gonna get hurt.
Yep, fair enough.
So do the spikes reach over the barbed wire?
Yeah, the spikes reach about 2 inches above where the barbed wire like curls over, so Hazel, if they were lifted up, could just put their hand around the top of it and just pull themselves across.
Yeah. I'll do that, and then they should be able to kind of guide themselves down the wall because they
Yes.
become weightless.
Because if I'm correct, that would be acrobatics with advantage, right?
No, you just obviously get lifted up, you can then just grab hold of the spike and then drag yourself across.
Okay.
And then like guide yourself down the wall and message me when. Do you have message?
Nope.
Okay. Spells. Do you have? You could like throw something across the wall when you're on the other side. Just something to let me know when to drop concentration.
I am trusting you with this. I'm throwing my bone knife over.
Okay, yeah. I will not lose that.
Hazel's just gonna give you that look of, you fucking better not.
Wait. Is there like a rock on the ground or something?
Yeah, there's rocks and stuff around.
Okay, yes, just throw, like, I'll give you a rock and you can throw that over.
Okay.
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 You can keep
Yeah,
your
fine.
fancy knife.
Okay, thank you. I carved that myself.
Okay, so are you gonna execute the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, obviously, Hazel, you position yourself. Zeta, you raise them up. You raise them up and then they pull themselves across the wall. You slowly let them down. Hazel, as you land, you're unseen for now as you just toss the rock over. Zeta, you see the rock go flying over as it just bounces on the other side.
Right.
I'll drop
How long does this
concentration.
invisibility last for?
An hour, as long as you don't, like, attack or...
Yeah, so long as you
whatever.
don't do anything to like break the invisibility, like cast a spell, attack, or anything like that, you'll be fine.
As long as you don't
Okay.
interact with anything.
I am going to find Arlen.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I feel sorry for you, Ariel.
I'm fine, because the thing is that I'm unconscious and I need to make death saves.
No,
Hello.
I'd say for this you don't have to make death saves.
Okay, but
Because, obviously, that's just cruel.
And
It's
also,
just branding, and
you
I
want
don't
them
think
for
you're
plot.
gonna
Yeah, and also, I need you for the plot, as
I'll put
Shiva
myself
rightly
on
said.
1 HP then.
Yeah, you're on 1. But
Because you
but
knocked me down to
yeah,
0.
but you are obviously unconscious at the time.
Yeah.
I really want to do this now.
Well, you've got to wait a week, I'm afraid. And unfortunately, so does everyone else who's watching. So thank you all very much for watching this episode. I've certainly enjoyed tonight. I don't know if everyone else has or hasn't.
I enjoyed it. That was tense
Yeah.
and good on my acting there.
It was very good.
Ariel?
I'm not
Thank
promise.
you.
So-
Yes.
Obviously,
I know you said not to lay a hand on him, but
but
If
Hazel's,
you break that fucking promise, I'm breaking up with you.
Hazel kills your father and saves your life, or they don't and you die. You know,
I had an idea because we did the one shot.
that may not come true. Remember?
Dang it!
Okay.
Right. So
Alternatively, Hazel saves your life and you kill your father.
Yes.
right. So thank you everyone very much for watching. There is going to be no stream tomorrow as a day of streaming. So the Sunday, the 3rd of September, there will be no stream because
I, as the dungeon master of that campaign, I will be out at a family reunion, which I don't want to go to, but I'm going anyways because I'm forced. But yeah, and also I'm preparing for college, so I will not be able to DM.
So tomorrow the Sunday, it will be a nice respite for us all. I'm sure we'll all find ways to kill the time, hopefully, maybe, possibly. So once again, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you next week for the next episode, for episode 11 of